So the plan for today is to do a Thrall Taker Journey, because I want to try and see if we can get Thrall Taker Journey to complete, because I've had mixed reports. Some people saying they can't get it, lots of people saying they can't get it to work, and lots of people saying they can, or some people saying they can. So we're going to try that. I also want to do the Armourer Journey, because I'd like to get the perfected heavy armour, which is fantastically good. It buffs strength and agility, huge amount of armour value. And will probably be at least the boots, if not my full armor for this playthrough, probably the rest of it. What I might do, because I'd like to do Dagon Dungeon soon, we might start with the Unnamed City and then we'll do some journeys. I also want to speak to Freya to continue our questing. We did complete Lu Fei's quest, the first iteration of it at least. So we have this marvelously handsome fellow who looks like he could do with a holiday, if nothing more than that. And Freya is over here. She's patiently waiting to speak to us. So we'll do Unnamed City and then a couple of journeys, speak to Freya, and I might do Dagon today. It depends how quickly I get through the rest of the stuff. And definitely, if I get the Riptide Spear from the Unnamed City, we will do Dagon today. I think. Probably. Maybe. Depends how long it takes. I have kitted out Spinus in some new gear. Now we have learnt... We did the arena, I think possibly last time we streamed Conan... Maybe the time before that. Anyway, we've done the arena, so now we can make the Dragon Ribs chest piece. We've got the Silent Legion medium gauntlets, the Champion's leggings, the Executioner's hood, which we got from Executioner's entrance, which is a legendary piece, and then Pictish Warchief boots. I will trade these for the perfected heavy boots. He's got Hanuman's Gather. I will probably switch that out for Momentum when I get that, which is a mace, also a legendary weapon you can get from legendary chests in dungeons. He's got some gruel for snacks. And he's feeling kind of good about his life, aren't you, Spinus? Yeah. He's not very chatty. Let's get him to follow us. So we're going to give him Elixir of Might for a strength boost. We're going to give him some cooked pork for a strength boost as well. We get 25% from the pork. We get 15% from the elixir. Let's get the camel, shall we? I always forget something. Oh, he is with me. Oh, well done, my brain. Okay, let's go on the roof. My frames are not great right now. There's a lot of people moving around. So, yellow for Unnamed City. Okay, we're just going to go. If I forget something, we're just going to deal with it, right? Okay. Let's get immediately out of the... What's it called? The corruption. So now, I am kind of in my, apart from the perfected heavy gear... I'm pretty much in my end state. That was really weird. What a weird way to say it. But I do have my favourite two agility weapons. I've got my Baltier's Razor, which is this weapon here. Wonderful agility two-handed sword, legendary from legendary chests. And I've got my Bector Corbin as well, which is my favourite agility hammer. Why use these weapons when you're using an agility build? Just because I want to. I like the fact that I move quickly. Especially if I have my daggers out or something like that. I like being able to be really responsive. This is what I like to do. That's it. I don't really have a better explanation other than that. Shall I see if this acidic thing is going to work on these guys? There's the acidic. Okay. So I'm going to kind of switch between these two. The skeletons are absolutely worth looting. Sometimes I just run past stuff because... I hate picking things up and not having inventory space, and I don't want to go back, and I hate the interruption, but I will take these powders. These are great. Black Lotus powder and whatnot. Yep. Probably what we'll do is we'll head to an NPC camp. I'm probably going to break bonds with whoever we do for the capture for the Thrall Taker Journey. Maybe we'll do it at Seppenmaru, actually, because we're on that way. And then, yes, I'll just place a gibbet or something if we haven't already got one. There we go. Voice like tombstones. And a quote of the day, my frames are not the greatest on so many levels. So true. Yeah. I mean, we're fine as soon as I get out the base. Yep. We're fine here. I'm at 80 here, which is good. There we go. I love this weapon for standing behind bosses, adding a bit of sunder, chipping him down. There you go. It used to be for weapon animations to end until he showed us we can roll out of them. Yeah. Yeah, one of the things I find most satisfying, I mean, I'm like a fighter. I just really love the fighting. I really enjoy just kind of like dodging about, really. I used to always do my full combo. Ooh, what do we get? A heated argument again. We've already got one of these on Delencia. Take that. This is good stuff to take. I'm just going to leave it because, you know, I just don't want to be over encumbered. Ooh, it's like when death speaks. What I missed? Oh, a name like Doombringer must have that. Must be said in all caps 5 to it. That's it. That's it. There you go. Has so much weight that it even impacts the pages written on. Exactly, it does. Never not spoken by Joe Pasquale. Oh my god. Yes. That's it. It was Morden's idea. That's why it's spelt that way and written that way. I can't take any credit whatsoever. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? How are the cats treating you? Oh my goodness, 11 perfected heavy padding. We'll take that. We'll never have to craft any of that in this playthrough. Beautiful. Let's go, people. Let's do a bit of boss. Now, I want you to all collectively cross your fingers mentally. You don't have to do it if you're like on the Mass and Keep. I really want to get the Riptide Spear because I want to do either Dagon today or next time. And I want my Riptide Spear, people. Do you know what I mean? I'm a simple woman. I like the Riptide Spear. And yes, she says, you could totally use like underwater breathing masks. You can use underwater breathing potions. But I just like the Riptide Spear because I can just like take my time, just enjoy the underwater bubbles and stuff of the Dagon Dungeon, you know? Can we cross our eyes instead? Absolutely. As long as you're not, you know, operating heavy machinery, by all means, go for it. Is there anything we have to remind you of? Oh, everything, really. Don't make sure I don't forget the camel. What else, people? I do have a little notepad. On geriatric. I do have like a notepad with like what I want to do today. Ooh. I want to see some good numbers from... Look at that. 649. He did like a 700 in one hit before. He's a beast, isn't he? Beautiful. Loving your work, Spinus. Thank you for that. We got him from a cage, by the way, at Mounds of the Dead. Otherwise, you can get him, which is a fantastic thing to get because he's a favourite of mine, honestly. He used to be really special. Him and Dacus the Sharp, like back when I very first started thinking about damage numbers and stuff like that, like a long time ago when I was playing on PlayStation, I remember Dacus the Sharp and Spinus the Marauder being like the special kind of thralls from the volcano. So even though all the fighters from the volcano now all do the same damage, not the archers, but all the fighters, then, you know, they're all kind of the same thing. But I still find him special, you know, and he doesn't spawn quite as frequently as the others, which is kind of cool. Same as Dacus, really. Anna's daily notepads: 1, play Conan, 2, $3 profit. That's it. That's it. That is my stream in a nutshell. Don't forget the spider, absolutely. We haven't fought a spider in a while, actually, have we? All right. Let's fight one of my favourites, the Red Mother. Now, we've already got 2 dragon scale helms from her, which is a fantastic cold and heat protective helmet. And I generally put a weight reduction kit on it, keep it in my inventory, and profit, you know. Then I could just use it whenever I go into the volcano. Okay, now, lady, be kind, because I have to warm up. Okay, Rody. Spinus is off having his own little jolly. You pop over here, sir. Can I trouble you for your time? I love this fight. It's one of my favourites, if not... Well, yeah, one of my favourites. It's not my absolute favourite. Because it's very timing and rhythm based, and I like that. I do prefer it when I'm just fighting her solo, though. Because it's easier to track her movements when she's not distractified. I'm using unbuffed, I think, Akbitan blades. I think. I'll double check. I'm not looking at her from their best angle, I gotta say. Is he in the ground? There we go. Ooh, shut the front door. Be still my beating heart. This is like my second favourite thing that you can get from her. We also have Reach of the Red Mother, by the way, which is a fantastically good bow that you get from her. This is like the best torch in the game, you know, which is normally like a very boring statement, but can I just harvest her? I'm going to harvest her to show what you can get from her, but I'm probably going to drop it all. You know what I'm saying? We've already got dragon bones and dragon horns and whatnot, and demon blood, and I just don't want to carry it. You know, there you go. Have a little cry. It's okay. It's going to be fine. We'll get through it together, people. I think I already got the fragment behind her. So there's a fragment that sort of chills behind her. Sometimes I'm chatting and I forget to mention these things. Look at this random cool stuff. We'll take the good heals. I don't need any of these things, really. Water-filled glass flasks are honestly quite useful. This is a follower damage buff. We're okay. We've already got some flaming glass back at the base. That's a little one for the Australian friendos. I assume New Zealanders don't say flaming glass. Actually, I assume that Australians don't say it either. Yeah, Final Breath of the Red Mother. Let's get out the corruption and we'll have a look at it. So yeah, if you ever see somebody offline, like lying down on the ground on a server, and they're like logged out, but there's this like white flame, then it's this, which is incredible. It lasts for 167 hours, a full week, and you used to be able to repair it with legendary repair kits. No longer can you do that, but you get a huge amount of time with it. Depending on, you know, I would say by the time, if you do this kind of the rounds of the Unnamed City reasonably frequently, by the time it runs out, you know, from just like general use, then you'll probably get a replacement. But it is quite a rare drop. The bosses in the Unnamed City didn't used to drop a legendary piece of armor or weapon every single time, so it was harder to get these things, but presumably it'll be a bit quicker now. This is where's the dragon scale helm? Let me show you, which is the other thing I mentioned. This is like my must-have legendary armor, the only piece of legendary armor I really care about. Just because you can wear whatever armor you want pretty much, as long as it's like, you know, decent end game heavy armor, and you can go anywhere on the map in terms of temperature, hot or cold, volcano or the coldest places. Fantastic. Love it. Makes a big difference. And we've already got 2 on this playthrough, which is wonderful. So we're going to unfriend this mini boss here. These mini bosses in the Unnamed City are fantastic for early game, fantastic armor to really like tech jump. My favorite armor now for like early game. And if you put down a bedroll nearby, maybe, you know, if you're like super new to the game, it might be a bit of a challenge, but I believe in you. You can do it. You can always climb up on these things and kind of heal up, that kind of thing in between. Hi there, friends. I'm loving me a bit of punching daggers, I'm not going to lie. Did I lose my friendo? The problem with me is I'm too busy chitter-chattering. There you go. So there's the Heart of the Hero, which is what we wanted. There's a piece of the Silent Legion stuff. I'm going to leave repair kits because I don't want to use them at this stage of the game. The Heart of the Hero is fantastic because if you eat it once, you just eat one, it'll clear all your corruption that you've kind of accrued in life, just generally. That's it. Hello, Cakes. Hi. Hello, thank you for the follows, people, and welcome, everybody. Hello, Farik, how are you, lovely? Good to see you. But it's not the Red Mother's favourite, that's it, yes. Final breath. Yeah, so it's a really good torch. Very, very bright, nice white light and whatever. And I don't think, does it affect your temperature? It doesn't affect your temperature. So it doesn't matter. Now, just because it says that here doesn't mean it's actually accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't affect your temperature. It hasn't given me any extra bars of heat or cold protection. So that's good, a neutral torch. Because regular torches make you a little bit warmer, and the glowing goop torches that you get from the Dagon Dungeon, the dredger feats that you learn to craft them, these things, they make you a little bit cooler. Yeah. So it's nice to have a neutral torch. And one that it lasts for ages. You just get it in your inventory and then you don't have to think about it. So I'm probably going to use punching daggers on these little friendos, and then we'll use the hammer on the bosses. I love this, like, pushback. It's so nice. So I'll probably use these ones up, and then we'll switch to the claws. And these ones that I'm holding in my hands, we can just get another pair when we unfriend the Blood Defiler in the Wallmaker dungeon. This guy does not get staggered. So he just does his own thing. And I find it mildly alarming. So I have to try and remind myself of that. I don't want to get corrupted. Hate it. Look at the speed that he's being mown down. Spinus is a beast now. He's like almost in his final form. Pretty much though. Okay, we got some War Mammoth boots. They give you carry capacity, a decent amount of armor for a pair of boots, lots of durability, and they give you 2 bars in cold protection, which is excellent until you get like your dragon scale helm. I'm gonna probably drop them because for carry capacity, I already have a bearer pack that was crafted by my shield right armorer. And I've got a weight reduction kit on it, and I'm just going to keep that in my inventory, so I don't need the carry capacity. And I already have my red leather dragon scale helm. I'm not going to take those either. Obsidian is a really good thing to pick up. I do suggest you pick it up. I'm just like, I don't like to be over encumbered. There you go. Booties, absolutely. I believe in you, you can do it. Me, slain over and over by arena champion, but Anna said she believes in me. Yes, I believe in you. Because I haven't really been making guides like the last 2 weeks. I've been so busy with like other stuff. I'm going to be going back to that kind of next week. So I do have some guides coming out about these kinds of things. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel. Ooh. And if you don't get notifications about my YouTube videos, because I mean, YouTube is a funny thing. It doesn't really tell all subscribers when you upload stuff anymore, even if you watch all the videos. So I do tend to post them in the YouTube uploads channel in Discord if you want to kind of keep an eye on that to know when I've uploaded. There you go. Just like a point of order. But I generally mention it anyway when I do. It's always like a big act of like victory or some kind of huge victory when I make a video, honestly. And needs a riptide. I do need my riptide spear. Absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I haven't been posting on Twitter. I've kind of like, I haven't deactivated my account, but I'm posting on Blue Sky now for reasons. So if you want to follow me on Blue Sky, I would appreciate it. Just search for Anabriella, it should come up. But it's anabriella.bsky.social. There you go, it's in the chat. There you go. So I never fight the green dragon. I always mention this because they don't have a loot table. They drop the same kind of stuff as a world boss, but no key or no fragment of power or anything like that. So I just turn on my heel and I run away. Unless I'm feeling spicy. If you want to get more dragon horns, dragon bones, and leather and whatnot, then by all means, unfriend them. Or the green dragon heads. I think they drop? Question mark? Yes. But I just leave them because they're not... I'm here for the good loots. And I post videos on YouTube. Yes, I have been known to. Yes. I think I posted like 3 videos yesterday, actually. So much. Just check this situation here. Oh, am I getting attacked? Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not attack me when I'm... There you go. Alright, we'll be doing things like purges, we'll be doing the Siege of Almaria and everything on this playthrough. We plan to kind of get through all the like main game content. I like doing Almaria. It feels like a nice thing to do at the end of the game. You know, it's like to test my build and whatnot and my survivability. I also really like to do it kind of solo. Oh, he's going to shoot me down. Oh, is he? Is he? Is he? Did I get away with it? This is where we die. Okay, nice. I usually try to deal with the archers before I start climbing because they'll shoot you down. I'm able to catch a live stream after soaking up vids for days after Conan Exiles crew hit me hard again last week. Ah, so happy to hear you enjoying the YouTube stuff. Thank you for coming over here. What a rude fellow, I know. Absolutely. Outrage. Yes, we do have a giveaway on Twitch. !ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice, excluding Decetto or Sipter. And I will whisper the winner after stream. Hi. So can I use my, like, acid things on him? There's a chance to do some damage. There's the acid thing. It doesn't last for very long. My favourite thing to use on these guys is Spectre Coating, which you can pick up from the enemies around the Mounds of the Dead. Like a little blue bottle, purple or whatever. I think my camel has them. Are you alright, sir? Just having a bit of a moment. We'll use that a little bit if we've got it, yeah. What do you mean? It's hello? Pardon me, boss. I just need to, like, do this. It's like, could you please stop sorting out your inventory and fight me? Be within a minute. There you go. Alright, I'll help now. I'll help now. We'll put it on. We'll do it for the next boss. There you go. Ooh, we got another bit of legendary armor. We got the Scorpion Helm, which gives 8 follower damage. 8 follower damage. 10 concussive damage. Are they supposed to be percentages? One presumes. 143 armor. I mean, good armor, right? Yeah. Interesting. I mean, these things change over the years, don't they? I'm going to leave it because I'm not going to use it probably. And the rest of that. All good loot, though. It is all fantastic loot worth picking up. I'm just going to leave it because we're at this stage of the game now where we've got Star Metal, we've got Hardened Steel. I'm not going to probably... If I make medium armor, I'm all right making the perfected version of it. We got the mats. We got the means to get the mats as well. Let's go, people. Ticket, yes, that's it. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat, that's it. Does anyone else wish that the claw weapons attacked like Wolverine and sweeping attacks? So they used to have, when you used to equip like these types of things, one of the attacks you would like howl at the moon or something, which was kind of cool, but I don't think people used them. I didn't. I thought they were an interesting novelty initially. So we have like, this is left click. And then right click is this like, it does more damage and applies bleeds. Because with every weapon, the debuff should apply every time you do a heavy attack. But I just really like that kind of punch-punch situation. Yeah. What about you guys? Did you used to use those? The claws. Like the claws from the den always used to do that, didn't they? See, this keeps getting knocked off the cliff when Anna sorts her storage. That's it. Spectre coating burns going down. Wait, what do you mean we're not supposed to drink it? That's it. Shall we fight the snake? Just to prevent complaints, shall we? Let's go fight the snake. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Not the snake. Yeah, we're going to fight the snake. Let's do it. Feeling spicy. Now, we're going to try and get these little fudges. Here we go. Bit of left click. Almost invisible tiny snakes. Before they poison me. They are so hard to see without a torch. This is a great place to bring a one-handed weapon. You can use a short sword for agility if you want to. And there's loads of like one-handed weapons for strength. Look at that. Pro gamer. Can I get Spinus on that situation over there? This creature has a lot of like AoE and it's quite difficult to dodge the attacks. So it's nice to have somebody to tank the damage. Either a follower or just a friend. Look at that speed. Look at that. That was good. Let me get my nice pretty torch out. I don't think you can add durability mods to this torch, by the way. I think you... It's just like, it is what it is. Right, let's get ourselves some... I'm going to use the sickle. Because it's in my hands. Just for the key. There's the key. because I had it in my inventory. And then we're going to pop over here and check for the fragment of power. There's usually there can be a fragment of power here. There's like a chance for it to spawn. There you go. And then we're going to collect the gold and silver around here from the chests. And of course I'm over encumbered. Let me drop those. While we're in here, let me just equip my little bearer pack so I can just sort my inventory when I get out the corruption. Although I do have a heart to clear my corruption anyway. Still don't like to get too corrupted. Just get the little chests with the cash so we can buy friends in our tavern. I have been, while I'm offline, whenever I see somebody in my tavern, like a tier 2 tanner or a tier 2 or tier 1, whatever it is, I have been purchasing their services, like hiring them for our kind of workshop. And I've been doing that because I just like to see people kind of working on the benches. And now because of the living settlements, your benches will automatically just select tier 4s or tier 3s. Then it doesn't matter really. You don't have to worry about that too much, if that makes sense. There you go. I'm dropping quite useful, valuable stuff here because I don't care about it. There you go. I'm just making sure that you know I know. Right, Spineth is doing pretty well. What are you leveled up to? He's got Jack of all trades for his level 10 perk, and then for his level 15 perk, he's got thick skull. So he's got 2 in vitality, 2 in strength, 2 in grit for armor, 2 in agility. He's got 3 in vitality there and 3 in grit. He doesn't start with a lot of HP, and he doesn't get a lot of HP, but he hits very hard. So there you go. And now because of down but not out, I feel like a lot more thralls are viable. Can I eat a quick snack? Because get snacky. Who's got my snackages? I think it's Doombringer. Have you been eating the pork, mate? There we go. Probably not going to use my bow here. Not going to use those. Okay. Bum. I tried the Whirling Blades when I was supposed to be very cool animations. Whirling Blades. Are they from here? I don't think I ever used those ones. From the Library of Esoteric Artifacts. Is that right? Oh, these are so nice against skeletons. If you're going to do like... If you prefer to not have a follower, because I did a no fighter challenge, I really like these weapons. I think they did really well in Almariah as well, or Purges. I think they were really good in Purges as well because they stun the enemy. Very nice. Talking about mountains, are there actually large trees for tree houses in the north? In the north. You specifically want to live in the north. There definitely are, as you probably know, in the jungle, loads of them. I've a base locations video which shows a bunch of those. There's some around Sepamaru. Well, there's at least one around Sepamaru. There's a bunch in Crown Grove, permanent, like, big trees. I don't know, people. It depends. I don't think so. I mean, I can't think of one in particular. Maybe there is. Maybe somebody will know. Like those blades, wish they applied a debuff. Which ones? Whirling Blades or these things? Jungle Savannah in some desert and view on New River, but I can't any in the north. I can't think of any in the north either, Gecko, but then I'm not looking for them. And I am the kind of person who will walk down a street and say, when did they put the trees here? And it's like, you know, they've been there like 100 years. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, hello, friend. So, you going to give me the Riptide Spear, please? Let's get our friend out of the corruption over here. Let's go fight. Is he with me? Okay, we're out of the corruption. Come and fight here, friend. I just get, like, all the way out. Okay. Yeah, he probably just... He doesn't like to go further than this, really. I like to stand behind him. Yeah. Can I... So will he... Let's check this. Will he reset if we move slightly out the way? Because I just want to be out the corruption. Yeah, we're fine. Because I'm in heavy armor, I don't need to dodge too often. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. No Riptide Spear. You, sir, are a turd wallet. That's what I have to say. I'm ashamed of this terrible loot droppage. We've done so well in so many other things, but no Riptide. So, Sagittarius. I'm just a kick and run kind of exile. Did see some 200-foot tall pines in the north. It's, I think, presumably like the thick permanent trees, basically. Got the library, yeah. I think that's it. Not sure about eating. I looked. Blacksmith and bam, there they were. Yeah, we do have some fragments on us, so I might just spend them in the library just to kind of see what recipes we can get. There's a little chest under here if you were into repair kits. There's usually a legendary weapon or grandmaster weapon or grandmaster armor repair kit under there. That's it. Let's use these on these friendos because they are pretty good at skeletons. And there is a bit of an AoE. You can get like 3 at least in one go. I just think it's generally, I've always, for the longest time I can remember anyway, warmed up in the Unnamed City because then you kind of get your fragments in that you need. You kind of farm the armor and weapons you're looking for from here. So it works out pretty well. We are mowing people down at this stage. And with this amount of damage, it's rude not to come here, isn't it, really? So we got the exquisite silk shirt, which is just light, and it gives you extra armor for a light item, but it does give you extra heat protection, which is cool. Haha, no pun intended. I apologise. I'll take myself to the corner. I'm taking perfected heavy padding, but nothing else really because I don't want to take up more slots in the camel, like, inventory. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's check his box. Basically just was a pain, love new rivers, so far away from everything. It is, definitely. Unless you're, like, right next to the dregs, because then there's an obelisk on the roof. But then that place is usually taken, I've got to say, like, around that area. Riptide is probably the worst drop rate of any legendary weapons. Yeah, definitely. I think what did we get from him? I don't think the bat, unlike everybody else in the Unnamed City now, I can't think of any other exceptions, I don't think he drops a legendary every single time. And I think that might be the issue. Yep. And maybe that's a mistake, actually. Maybe he just was never updated. But I think that's probably the issue, really. Because we should have gotten, like, vermin hide pants and boots, which I don't think we've had yet. We haven't unfriended him that many times. We've just been very lucky with all the other ones. Hi. But hey, it's here today. So yeah, so this is another one of those random locations where there's a chance for a fragment of power to spawn. Just on this little lake plinth here. She just called you a turd. Well, that's favoritism. Anna owns the cookie corner season pass. The rest of us have to eat as we go. I have been very much into salads and cookies recently, Kristen. I have like some little what we would normally call biscuits, but they're sold as cookies in the kitchen for like emergencies. Do you know what I mean? When I get like super hungry. Okay, let's fight this guy over here. Yeah, no Riptide. That's sad. So we'll fight him, then we'll go. Let me think. I'm going to go to Sep. Let's go purchase some things at the Library of Esoteric Artifacts. Get some recipes. Then we'll fight that guy. We'll fight the brute, and we'll go to Sep and Maru. Because I want to see if we can complete the Thrall Taker Journey. Conan cookie salad. I don't have the cookies in the salad, Creston. I have the cookies after the salad. Yes. Yep. But I think I probably look after myself a bit better in the winter because the lack of light really affects my brain. And like any extra vegetables I can eat make me feel like slightly better about life. Do you know what I'm saying? British friendos, you know what I mean? It's like, when is it daylight? And I'm asleep when it's daylight, generally this time of year. So there you go. A very nocturnal person. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. So, I did see somebody say that the archivist had been missing. I'm on single player. Could you let me know, chat, Have you, on the game that you've been playing, whatever platform or type of server, has the Archivist been missing for you? I think a lot of people here are probably night owls as well, yeah. Being a carnivore for the win. I eat meat as well, definitely. Yep. After the salad. Cookies after the salad. Yes. Cookies and vegetables. Time to adjust my fibre a day. That's it. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Confirmed. They're croutons. Yeah, chocolate chip croutons. Yeah, so have you noticed the Archivist being missing? I've never met the Archivist. Genuinely. This is the guy that teaches you map runes. Cartographer. And he teaches you memory of oils. Which I don't think we've learnt yet, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. So this is the light. Sir, if you would. This is why I don't click on tablets. There you go. Oh, that was great conversation. Thank you for that. So this is why he's sometimes missing for people, probably. So this is a library of esoteric artifacts. I've mentioned it before. When you do rounds at the Unnamed City and you unfriend the bosses, you pick up these fragments of power in their inventory. When you get to level 60, you can consume 1 for 3 feat points, ? I always forget that. And then that's great. It'll add feat points here. So you'll have this number will go up. And then you can come here to the Library of Esoteric Artifacts and click on these scrolls here. For every time you click on a scroll, if you have a fragment in your inventory, it will grant you a new recipe. It used to be that they would give you duplicates, and it was very random, so you'd have like a bunch of spares. They'd got rid of that, so now it's always a new one to you, and I think there's a specific order that you get them in. There you go. I don't know what happens when you've got all of them, because sometimes we used to always kind of pass them on to our friends or trade with people, but I've never got that far since they changed it. So there you go. And one of the recipes you can get is for a tablet of power, which costs 5 fragments, and you get 60 feat points. So you can learn more things. If you want to learn all the recipes in the game through the sort of knowledge tab, then you'll want to eat a bunch of tablets of power. You just consume them. Okay, there you go. Enough pipple faffle. Let's get some recipes. Okay, whirlwind blades. There you go. Waymarkers, reinforced stool, which is a weapon. King's Scourge statue, which is a nice statue that looks like the King's Scourge. Fast elevators, very useful. Serpentman statues, decorative items that look like the things in the volcano. Faux taxidermy, just like stuffed creatures. You can pick those up now around the Exiled Lands quite frequently, actually. Practice swords, just a wooden sword. Don't know why you'd want that. Maybe you, I don't know. Venom-infused daggers is one of my absolute favourite things. Craftable venom-infused daggers, poisonous daggers. Low durability, but really useful. Venom-infused pike, a pike version of it. War axe, a war axe version of it. Amazing. A kiln, which is a very small smelter. So if you're doing like a small base, like a little house, really nice to have like a tiny little smelter in there. And it's quite a good one. It's not as good as the heat-efficient furnace, but it's still very good. Throne of Skelos. If you want the throne that looks like the throne at the end of the volcano dungeon, which is gorgeous, like a purpley, swirly kind of thing, then you can get the recipe for that here. Skelos armor is basically the stuff that people in volcano are wearing, the people wandering around, or the sorcerers are wearing in black. Petrified egg, just an egg. Coloured candles, shocker. Decorative grindstone, it describes it. Yogite chosen mask. Venom-infused two-handed sword. We're doing well here. And now we've run out of fragments. What a lot of like good stuff we got there. So I do need to click on them to learn them. Oh yes, so that's it. So I have never learned all of them and then tried to get more. Does it just, presumably it just doesn't give you any more? Or does it then start to give you duplicates? I don't know, people. I've never done that. So let's learn all the things. Just right click on them like any other thing you're consuming and it'll teach you the recipe. We got loads of good stuff here. I'm probably going to make the venom-infused daggers because I like those for bosses. Flesh bosses. And then in my survival tab? I think in my survival tab. Yes. Here is your list of recipes that you've gained from the Library of Esoteric Artifacts. We've got the battle spatula, leg, decorative grindstone, dragon bone armor. We got that from... did we get that from here? No, we got that from the arena. That's what my friendo is wearing. The chest piece of it. Here it is. All this stuff. So where's the whirlwind blades? There they are. I never ever use those. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I used those. Void Forge Dragon Hide Armor. This is what the guy who visits your tavern during the Sacred Hunt event is wearing. Except he's wearing the Bestial Regalia chest piece. Zil the Wanderer, that's his name. There you go. It just stops giving recipes. Thank you, Invictus. I wondered about that. I was like, what does it do? Thank you. Let me have a quick catch up. He's been there in game for you. Okay, because I had seen some people posting that he was missing for some reason. Sometimes he has speech problems. Does he? I mute him sometimes. Can't load single player since Age of Heroes update, unfortunately. That. Oh, okay. On what platform, Paolo? The face who was in the Unnamed City tried to attack the Archivist, did you? Yeah, that's it. He also appears outside of the Unnamed City as well. Excuse me. Tried again several ways to complete the Thrall Taker. We're going to try that. Couldn't do it. It's supposed to be console command. Work either. Resorted to a mod to get my sweet purple orbs. Okay. Okay. But we'll try it. How does the Age of Heroes compare to Age of War? I think it's very different. I think Age of War was very much about fighting, combat, and, you know, war, as you would imagine. And this one is very much for people who like to build and... Do I have, like, water? I've got purified water somewhere. I mean, really, they've added some things that were in mods before. There was, what is it? Thralls were alive or something like that. But I think it's nice. I think if you like to build, if you play on single player and you find that you miss having like more life or people in the game, I think it makes your base feel a bit more lively. I haven't had any issues with it on single player at all, not a single one, in terms of like missing people and stuff like that. So I like it. I mean, I have a tavern bar in my building. And I like that people are kind of wandering in, sitting down, getting a bowl of food. I think it's nice, you know. I do really like combat. I definitely want like dungeons. I want a new map. I want an Unreal Engine 5 upgrade. I've got lots of things I want. But I do like it, yes. Pretty good. Yeah. We'll maybe have to make them maybe at some point. Let's fight this guy a second time. There's a couple of people I fight a second time just because I'm passing them. This is why I love agility. I just like the movement. Now, it's addictive, I think. So let's switch to our stabby, shall we? Or it's a bit more nimble. If you find that you're not rolling very quickly and you've got a lot of agility, it really depends on your like weapon. Because with daggers, I'm always much more kind of nimble. Can roll out of my attacks a lot quicker. Unless I run out of stamina, obviously. There we go. Punching daggers for the win, honestly. And because there's a couple of types, it doesn't matter that the durability runs out. You can just go get another set. What is he doing? Oh, there he is. So I haven't applied my Spectre Coat in at all, have I? So it applies tick damage, like a bleed or something, every time you hit them, up to 10. Which is really good. It does like up to 50 tick damage, I think it is. I don't care about these, but these are the pants that go with that exquisite shirt that we saw. Extra heat protection, which is great for the volcano, although I don't think I would go to the volcano without heavy armor. You know? You do you, boo-boo. Mm-hmm. And just say bottle of food. I don't know, maybe. Did I? That sounds kind of strange. You find them getting stuck, have you? Interesting. The only thing I've had is like if I've got if the path isn't completely clear, then they might kind of stand kind of trying to get past somebody, and then I just move them and then they continue on their pathing. But I haven't been kind of I haven't been micromanaging because of the layout of my base. I haven't been micromanaging if they're in a bench or not, because as long as they're within range of it, within like just over 19 foundations, I think it's less than 20 foundations, then you will have the benefit of their kind of crafting skill. So if you build now, I think the perfect base is one that's kind of vertical, personally, for like efficiency. I did always used to really like towers and things like that. But I think, you know, the base that I've got, what I think I would have done differently if I would change it, maybe I will change it at some point, is perhaps have the bedrooms downstairs and then the living stuff upstairs. So they're going down to sleep and then like up to the ground floor. We call it ground floor. I think you call it first floor and across the pond. To the workshop, and then all the way to the top of the building, like up one more floor to like a bar tavern kind of thing, perhaps, maybe. I was thinking about that. We can use our spectre coated weapon on the brute on the way out. Watching your playthroughs on YouTube, thank you very much for explaining all this new stuff. It's a passion. I will be talking about it anyway, but I'm really glad it's helpful. Thank you. Solo player, it's good to hear. She also wants carts. That's how no wish list to do. It is not on my wish list. How dare you, Colin. Also, hello. You're doing well today. Have you finished that awful overtime now? Do you think they'll ever update the building system? What would you change about the building system? What's on your wish list for changing about the building system? What do you want? Because there are mods that change things like building restrictions, as in like clipping things together more freely. I don't tend to use those because if ever a mod isn't updated or if there's any kind of issue, I don't want, like, you know, my buildings to kind of like disappear or something like that. There you go. Predatory Blade, fantastic weapon. This is a great boss to fight. As early as you can fight him, heavy armor, you and a thrall with heavy armor, and then if you get this is brilliant. It's only left clicks only because it's got this predatory ability. Loads of damage, but left clicks only, so no heavy attacks. I'll show you so your combo is going to be... Okay, it doesn't look like this. Let me untransmog that. Let me put it away. There you go. This is because of Fashionist. So this is your attacks with this one. So this is why I don't really use the Predatory Blade, because I just don't enjoy this attack style. It's not really my thing. I like the... either kind of like... I very like rhythm-based stuff. I don't know how to explain it really, but I enjoy kind of like getting to the rhythm of it, and I don't really enjoy the attack style of the Predatory Blade. But it is fantastically good early on. Or if you like it, it's great. Or use it with a shield, that kind of thing. Awesome. Especially if you go and fight like the Abyssal Remnant in the Dregs or something like that. You might want to use a shield and a one-handed sword. Or you're going somewhere dark. But there are other like one-handed weapons for strength. More freedom, less building restrictions, like you said, especially in pillars and corners and force. So yeah, there's definitely a mod called something like less building restrictions, something like that. You might want to look into if you're playing on private server or how do I say? If you're able to use mods, basically, so not on officials or console. We call the baseball kindergarten. Overtime done, nice. Got a 4-day vacation next week, Tuesday to Friday. Looking forward to that. Oh, I'm so glad for you, Cal. You must be knackered. Yippers. Especially pillars on the corners of walls. There are definitely some tricks you can do with pillars. If you haven't already found Eradication on like YouTube, he has like a bunch of like videos about different tips for building, and I'm sure you'll find tips about what to do with pillars to kind of get around that. Less building restrictions or something like that. LBR, that's it. Yeah. Can I only link one game for drops? Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I get a question, I'm like, I've got no idea what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. There is just one game. There's only one type of drop you can get for this stream. Yes, which is Conan, yeah. There's a way to put pillars and corners. Yeah, you can put pillars and corners. There's also like a bunch of different types of pillars that they've added in like recent years. There's like quarter pillars, which is very fun to say, from some of the DLCs and sets and whatnot. There's like the storm glass ones, like the cathedral, like thicker ones. They're in pieces. I've definitely put those on corners. Built a massive pyramid here, like 25 by 25 and 50 high. Have you? I love. Was it with the pyramid set or was it with another set? I think the pyramid set is beautiful, and I actually kind of feel like I'd like to use the pieces at some point again soon, because I haven't used them for a while. I was on an official server and I saw someone's pyramid and I was like, I had kind of pyramid envy / just using that set, because you can use the foundations and whatnot without building a pyramid too. Not without... Well, Gusty of the Golden Top. Lovely. Very nice. Was it the Turanian top? I'd like to see them bring mods to console. I agree with you. So I would really, really like... I always want to see integration of, like, certainly the most popular mods. I'd like to see integration into the game, because a lot of people play on officials and a lot of people play on console. Like, and I played on console for over 5,000 hours, so I would love to see some more integration. And I think they've been doing that kind of over the years. We could use our Blackbird skinning knife. Why not? Just because it's here. This guy's a good one to get Ica from, but I'm all right for that. We live next to a bunch of bugs, so we're okay. Here we got a skeleton key. Let's go to Sep and let's do try and do our Thrall Taker Journey. Let's see if it works. The quarter pillars counted as stability for roofs and floors. Yeah. How many of you respec for this structural integrity, 25% more stability when you build? I really do recommend it. When I'm if I'm not building like a starter house, I always like to respec for that perk, because it gives you 20. It means you just don't have to use as many pillars and whatnot. Me, yeah. Questions you don't understand if a train leaves London traveling 50. If it's a maths question, I definitely don't understand it. My brain goes like, oh, nope. Let me just check out there. Then the stairs and ceiling trick to put pillars on corners. That's it, yes. Time consuming, you're using the right set, totally worth it. That's it. There you go. Yeah, he's got a bunch of like great tips and stuff like that. Drops are linked to games. Yeah, they're for skins for those games. You can get more than one drop to those games when streaming. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, so you get them for whichever game somebody is streaming. You can get a drop for that if there's drops available for that game. That's it, for a specific time. Dun 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 dun. Isn't that for me? Pretty good night. Good night, Modern. Thanks for being here. Have a good sleep and whatnot. Adds one more range of foundations with pillars to your build forever. Yeah, so the nice thing about it is when you respec, it remains part of the building. It's like in the code for those building pieces for like ever. So even if, you know, you leave a clan or whatever and the building is taken over by somebody else, it is very, very useful. The main thing, I don't know, like... If you're building... I love building circles. I mean, I have to stop myself. People here think I love building a barn, which I also really like, if it's like a wooden building, because I think it's something cozy about that kind of cabin feel or whatever. But I actually have to stop myself from building like circles all the time. And there's a bunch of games you can't build circles in as well. But yes, not having to use pillars to give your roof... or not having to put extra walls in, things like that for your roof is really handy. So I like it a lot. Respec all the time is pretty cheap potion. Yeah, absolutely. When I'm playing solo, just adjust the stability for the whole server. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Same as the Victor sent from you. Pyramid set has a very steep piece that I've never figured out and has very weird climb interaction. One of like the ramp pieces. Let's go passive for him so he doesn't unfriend everything immediately. We'll run through here and then we'll just pick somebody low level to do the Thrall Taker Journey with. Thinking to game, but I'm also setting to game to sit. Yeah. If it's for Conan, you can just do it in your menu screen. When you get, say, imagine this is the menu screen. It says single player and all that. On the bottom right-hand corner, it says connect to Twitch, basically. Thanks, Kel, for helping. Built the initial shell of my building without respec. Once I got Master Mason, I respec'd and upgraded the building pieces. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. There's a couple of times I've started building something. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. I start building and then I go, oh no. And And I have to, like, demolish it and rebuild. But I didn't think about changing the pieces, actually. It's a good idea. Shocked, I say. Anna thinks I missed a joke about Miss. How dense did you think I am to answer that? Preston, that was a long time ago. Are you all right? Is there a delay? Osmium, I vote for Osmium. Strange people in my community. Let's move past it. Let's move past it. Hey. So we'll just check the usual spawns. I have most of the people that I really need. We don't have a carpenter at all, I don't think. The tanners that I've got are low level. Yes. I just picked them up from the tavern. What else was I going to say? Sometimes it's like a traffic jam with my thoughts. I'm like spewing thoughts out so quickly. Let's run into the wine cellar and see if we can unfriend Seth. See if we can get a truncheon. Texans are 6 hours behind. Is that how far behind you are? 6 hours. Good evening, Peaks. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, people. Welcome, welcome. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you'd like a chance to win a DLC of your choice for Conan Exiles, excluding Decetto or Sipter. There you go. Ooh, that's right. Oh, and we got the truncheon as well. He drops this fairly regularly. It's not very, very, very difficult to get, but it needs to be reasonably easy to get because it has 625 hits on it. And you're going to go through that. You're going to need to replace it. And it's not repairable because it's a unique item. Oh, I can't wait to do this dungeon. Not today, but we will do this dungeon. We'll do it in the order of the... what's it called? We'll do it in the order of the Dungeon Delver Journey, and Dagon is next, so... We might do that today if I feel spicy. Carry a pigeon-based internet. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's go run and look for some more crafters this way. Now, because it's single player and I ran in there and ran out, this whole place is, like, refreshed as if a server has restarted. So we could check it again to see who's spawned in. I'm not going to bother. There's always a bearer here. I think we'll unfriend you just for your package. Loving these daggers, I'm not gonna lie. So let's use them. Let's fight the so this place is peaceful until you attack somebody, apart from people that look like this in this medium encumbrance armor that you can craft early in the game. Look at that. It's so nice. Okay, and light armor, I guess. But they will attack on sight. This is the bandit leader. Some of them will drop truncheons or chain bindings, which is very handy, but not every time. Okay, I'll take your potion. We've got some mystery meat soup, which these days buffs health by 60%. I'm gonna leave it. It's not bad very early on in the game when you get it. Medium encumbrance armor there. Steak and eggs, it'd be rude to leave that, wouldn't it? I don't remember that being there. But I generally avoid this area, to be fair. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. He's still an attack, I think. Don't you poke my Doombringer. Oh, I wrote Doombringer with lowercase, I've just realised. Shall we rename him? Sorry. He must have his proper title. Is it changed? I can't see it behind this. There we go. Doombringer. There you go. Everybody must quake in their boots. So, because we fought them over there, we haven't aggroed all these people, which is cool. Just checking these spawns. There's more of them over there. We can unfriend them, just for fun. Just ruin their day. And I've just remembered I haven't eaten my Heart of a Hero either. We are in... because we're in Sepa Marie, we can go into Conan's bar, though. And there are dancers in there. We can use those to clear our corruption if we want to. But let's eat the Heart of a Hero if it hasn't expired. I think it's gone. It lasts for 40 minutes. We'll just go into the bar. Steal their cash. These are always cooks. I think with better thralls, sometimes the cooks, well, yes, sometimes the cooks are lamplighters, which will turn off your lights or switch them on. You can program them. Yeah, we learned the snake dance, which is the creepiest dance, I think. Snake dance and seduce are the two creepiest emotes in this game, in my opinion. Which emotes do you not like, friendos? Never used Twitch? Yeah, pop over. And then how much content is actually in this map? Only have access to the game until the end of the month due to leaving Game Pass. Well, there's a bunch of dungeons. A lot of it is about... How do I say this, really? Like a lot of survival games, a lot of it is about kind of your existence after you you level up to level 60, then there are dungeons, and then there's kind of better and better gear. You become more and more OP, you gather like legendary weapons, you farm those. If you enjoy the world, you might find that you want to kind of... how do I say... keep playing and stuff like that. I don't know. You'll either like fall in love with it or you won't. And I fell in love with it, and I've got 8,000 hours. Now there isn't 8,000 hours of gameplay. It's not like, hey, come and play this game. It's going to take you 8,000 hours to complete it. I just like doing stuff in the game, basically. And there's a bunch of different like numbers in this community of people who've like spent different amounts of time. If that makes sense. Or maybe inarticulate for a minute. But yeah, it really depends how much time you want to spend, really. Yep. How many hours have you spent and what have you done so far, Capricorn? I can tell you how much more there is to do. Just thinking Happy New Year, 6 hours in advance for your time zone. Hopefully find to use that to get drops. International Dateline really messed my head. 1 year, 2 Halloweens back to back. One of the hardest things for me is when our clocks change in Britain a different time from you across the pond. There's like a couple of weeks in it, and that always confuses me. 2 Thanksgivings. Not a fan of the Arena Champion emote of victory over my defeat. Too much time with relatives. I think a lot of people will identify with that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Another goal is to escape. Yeah, there's also a second map as well. There is Sipter as well, which you can do anytime you want, but I do suggest you do Exiled Lands first. Makes sense. Mostly go around settlements around the Highlands lately. Only cleared the dregs. Guessing it's just the... so yeah, that's a good idea actually. Yes. Dungeon Delver. So there are more dungeons other than what's listed in the Dungeon Delver journey. There's also Palace of the Witch Queen, which isn't mentioned, which is a very early dungeon. It doesn't have any legendary weapons in it. Doesn't have any kind of chests and stuff. There is the Kurak dungeon that was added, which is definitely like end game dungeon, which is accessed like near the savannah. There's the Siege of Almaria, which is a kind of a dungeon, but it's like it's not in an instance. It's not in you don't have to like teleport there or whatever. That's very, very tough. You can watch my videos on that if you want on the YouTube channel. What else am I missing, people? There's also I don't think the Barrow King is listed here. There's the Barrow King, and then there's a bunch of world bosses dotted around and whatnot. So there you go. Yeah, I think that's it really. If you love the game, then you'll want to keep playing probably. There's a lot of people who spend a huge amount of time, like really, like no life it like I did. Yeah, Sated does give you heals you over time, and there's different Sated buffs for different foods. Sated 7 points of healing every 3 seconds. So if you want to heal efficiently, you can eat some food and use one of your kind of other heals, your main heal at the same time. This is a random spawn here. I haven't been talking about spawns because I've been doing it every time we go past here. I don't know why they're facing away. Shall I tell you about the merchants? This one sells mystery meat soup, which is 60 HP. This one sells you flasks, Venice skinflint. Really good one to use. We're stocking up on glass flasks, which I like. Apart from that, I don't really buy anything from here. You can buy spiced pork from this guy if you want some spicy food to go up north. You get for getting cold and whatnot. Oh, there you go. No life, that's it. Yes, I no lifed it for like 2 years. Absolutely, that's why I have so many hours. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba da dum. Respawn rate on the siege makes it a decent spot for farming stuff to dismantle. Yeah, yeah. It's very, very tough. It's definitely for like level 60, and then even then, like you really want like the absolute best possible gear. Yep. Series music, me too. Me too. I love Sephiroth music. It's absolutely wonderful. Are you all right there, sir? Can I help you? So, right, now we've done a little run around. Let's go do the Thrall Taker Journey. I think we've got a wheel. If we haven't, I've got a material for a small wheel, a friendship, or pop-up gym, or a gibbet. We can place down. We'll put it next to maybe the sorcerers. I'll put it in the usual place if I don't have a wheel here. I just always forget. Bear in mind, when I forget stuff, obviously a lot of it is just because I'm yapping and ADHD. But I'm like editing usually like earlier versions of the game, like sometimes like several versions earlier, and then I also have other versions on YouTube and things like that. Sometimes I forget what the hell I've done. I'm like, wait, do I have a wheel here on this playthrough? Plus I start fresh playthroughs like at least every age, if not every chapter. So I'm like, do I have a wheel here? Usually I have a wheel here. Sometimes I mark it, haven't marked it. Dun 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 dun. Yap away, we learn more that way. That's it, you see. I've just got so many things to say. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. But sometimes there's like a little glitch and my brain's like, okay, you need to stop talking for a second because that's just too many words. I just can't keep up. That's it. Do 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 do. So, yes, I don't know if we have a wheel. We could do it anywhere, really. As long as there's crafters nearby. We could put it here. We could also put it next to the sorcerers. Let's do it here. So first of all, let's track the journey. So let me switch on my journey tracking thing on the screen. Journey steps, there you go. So now it's tracking it. Let's choose Thrall Taker, switch journey, and the first thing it wants us to do is access or place a wheel, and it's going to show us on the HUD now. So let me get my mats for a wheel, which I've got 200 wood, 200 stone, 50 iron bars, and then 50 twine. And I can place a gibbet because I have that recipe from, I think it was in the bazaar at some point, pretty sure. I don't have a freaking construction hammer. Let's craft one. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. So decorations and companions is where the gibbet is. Am I missing a bit of wood and a bit of twine? Or I could do crafting stations, companions, and do like a small wheel. I'm going to do the gibbet because why not? I need a tiny bit of wood and a bit of twine. What did I do with it? I just didn't bring enough. Weird. Because the reason how do I say this? The reason I have those mats in my inventory is because I placed one and then I dismantled it with the build hammer, and so that I would have it, basically have everything that I needed in perfect quantity. Right, let's make some more twine, and then a bit of wood. And I think Doombringer's got my stuff. Important poll up. We need to know, what is this poll? What is the fastest travel method? The forward dive, the backflip, dune sandwalk, Doombringer flight mode. There you go, there's a poll in the chat, people. Oh, people. Murray has no PG weapon, then you can grab it right at the start of the game. I go grab it. Do you grab it? I'm not into katanas. Is that what we talk about? I know lots of people love them though. Enter the giveaway, must take tickets with the comment from here of it's the same. I take tickets from the website that pop up for stream elements, I mean. You can do either, Ken. You can click on the... It'll all enter you into the giveaway, basically. You can click on the link from the exclamation mark giveaway stuff, or you can just do exclamation mark ticket in the chat. That's it. Either way. If you want to buy like a bunch of tickets, it might be easier just to do it on the website. Otherwise, exclamation mark ticket space and the word max should get you the most. But generally, when I tell people to do that, it all hell breaks loose. It gets all crazy. There you go. I put it next to the cliff outside the gate. I think I tried to. You mean over there? I tried to and it wouldn't let me place it. I remember. You probably mean a different place. I did do a no harvest challenge. It turned out to be a very fun, challenging time. Yeah, I'm going to do a nomad at some point. Maybe I'll do that on Sipta. We'll see. So that'll be fun. I wonder if I've got DDHA, but my dyslexia gets in the way. Creston to the corner, please. Creston to the corner. Thank you. Outrageous jokes. Terrible jokes. Pretty easy to grab that katana, yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Do. Thank you, Nuss. Don't use sorcery, hate the corruption. I hate corruption too, me too. You walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm. There you go. Have you ever tried doing permadeath to see how far you can get? I always talk about doing permadeath, Comic Boy. I don't die very frequently in this game. It is something I would like to do. The problem is, there's a lot of randomness. Things can just randomly happen in this game. Yes, I have done permadeath for other games, so it is something I like doing. We'll see. Yeah, would you guys like to see that? Yep. Well, maybe just like 1 or 2 streams on it and see what happens. You know. There you go. Okay, we need a bit of wood. Yep. Wait, I need my pickaxe. Okay, let's get a bit of wood. That should be enough. Let's place our little gibbets.
King Capricorn 93 just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you, Capricorn, for the Prime. Welcome in. If anyone isn't in the Discord and likes to join the Discord, I'm sure someone will post a link in the chat. Wait, I'll do it. For some reason, my my stream deck isn't working. I need to work on that. So, shall I do a gibbet? Let's do a gibbet. The only thing is I have to, like... It isn't as conspicuous as the wheel. Let's put it on the path. So I'm going to have to mark it. It might be that I've got one elsewhere, but hey-ho. Okay. So little marking, right-click on the map. This little guy. Gibbet. There we go. Okay. Access or place of... Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it. Oh. It doesn't like it. Okay, so we have to do the companion... crafting companions and lesser wheel for the journey. There you go. Okay, fine. So now we need to use a truncheon to knock out a fighter or an archer. That's great because we're right near the archers here. So I'm going to use my Seth's truncheon. I could give Spinus this truncheon as well. I'm not going to bother because it's going to be easy enough for us to do it. So I guess we'll get this guy by the entrance here. We'll get our bindings ready. Usually I would probably do this earlier on in the game for the rewards. I gotta drink something. Can I eat steak and eggs to hydrate? Nope. There are a bunch of meals that hydrate you as well. I guess that doesn't do it. There you go. Lovely. Hello, sir. Would you like to pop over here for me? I've got a very interesting gym I'd like to show you. Convert a warrior. So let's click on him with our bindings. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Back to the wheel. Do do. Do you ever get nervous before a stream? I don't really get nervous about streaming. I get kind of like, there's a lot for me to do before I stream these days. The longer I've been streaming, the more different steps I have before I can start a stream. So sometimes I get like stressed out about having to remember all the things. I'm like running through all the things because I stream on multiple platforms. Yep. Drink, please. We drank. We're cool. Everything's okay. We live. Please drink water. Yes, we're fine. Obtain gruel. So we have gruel. People get very invested in whether you drink and eat in the game. It's like, I'm going to be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, obtain gruel. Put gruel in the wheel. Just transfer it over. There you go. Place thrall in the world. So I'm going to press play. Now, I have thrall taming on Insta. So instruct thrall to follow you. That means that Spinus will stop. Instruct thrall to attack. We'll get him to attack by clicking E on this gazelle. I don't think your aim is very good. So, what about this one? There you go. Converter crafter. He didn't actually have to hit it, he just had to try and attack. So we're going to send him home to the beach, which is where we send all the thralls that have... thank you for your service, sir. Let's convert a crafter. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. The music here is so damned good, isn't it? So we need a crafter. So because there's a lot more people here, let's give Spinus a truncheon too. I could do it solo. I kind of enjoy the thrill of that, to be honest, of like capturing people without any help, but... Where is Spiny? Get him to path to us. Oh yeah, I got him to stop following, didn't I? Sorry, Spiny. Look at him bored. Okay, let me give you the coup de grace. The only thing about the coup de grace is it will kill anything that isn't named. So we're going to give him the other truncheon that we had. I could use the coup de grace myself, but again, it'll just kill anything less than tier 4. And he won't use up any durability on this. There you go. So let's... I will just click on people for him to attack. We'll get rid of that because it weighs 50. Are his buffs sent over? No. Okay. Let's go get ourselves a crafter. Doo-doo. Bum, bum, bum. To bring a fight mode. So, crafter. This is quite a gauntlet here. I think this guy's going to be just a couple of hits. There you go, 3 hits on that tier 1. Dun, 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 dun. There are places with like just 1 or 2 people standing around. He's not really on... He's not on attack everything, but I clicked on one of them. But I can click on this guy. Go on, get him. There you go. He's like, I'm helping. Convert a crafter. So let's take this tier 2 blacksmith. That guy's just like oblivious. He's just wandering past. This is like big fight happening. Cat has voted. We see Doombringer flight mode is the fastest travel mode. There you go. That's it. Are you talking about... Yes. My clip on YouTube. Convert a crafter. There you go. Assign a crafting thrall to a station. Ugh. Can I just quickly craft a bench? Should we do that? Can I just make like an armorer's bench or something? So what is he? Let me see. Wait. He's a blacksmith. See, I'd have to go home. And the blacksmith requires like... bench requires like... what is it called? Bricks and whatnot. Do we have... We could make a carpenter's bench. Yeah, let's get the carpenter. Tier 3. Okay. We'll get the tier 1. Because we don't care about the tier 3 because I've already... Ah, we'll take the tier 3 because we can do with the tier 3. Hold on. Wait. I just remembered I don't have a... Are you connected? There you go. Let's get the... We don't have a carpenter, so that works out fine. Tinker's bench? Yeah, we could do that, I suppose. Okay. You take out the blacksmith. Oh, convert the blacksmith. And then click on it again for the carpenter. Press play. So now we've got a carpenter. We can just place people in here as storage. It's lovely, isn't it? And then I'll make myself a quick carpenter's bench. Is the tinker's bench cheaper? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that takes iron. We'll do the carpenter's bench. So I need a bit of wood and a bit of stone. I've got myself a pickaxe here, so we'll be fine. We could do this when we get back home. Now that we've actually captured somebody, it doesn't matter when we do it, but I'd like to finish it. This is the step I'm stuck on. Yeah, there you go. Well, we're testing it now. We'll see what happens. Do I have enough? I do. Sign a crafting thrall. So it used to be that you would put them in the bench and then you would like, that would be it. Now you have to place them in the world. And then can I assign you? Yeah. Yeah, it worked, people. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. We did it. So what of that did you not do, friendos? Do you know what I wonder? When you did it and it didn't work, I'm so surprised because I didn't think it was going to work. Whoop, whoop. If there's a tier 4 nearby or something, you did the same thing, it didn't work for you. Was it on like an official server? Was it private server? Was it single player? Did the same thing? Didn't work? Weird. Did exactly that. So I think it started when I clicked on the bench. Yep. On my server. Both on server and my single player. Interesting. My thoughts about that are, I wonder, because I do have a test server. I wonder if I'll try and like unlearn the journeys on that or something, or unlearn the journeys on our community server. See if I can get it to happen. Interesting. So I wonder if it's because it's single player. I don't know, people. So this is a basic carpenter's bench. We're in the middle of nowhere. There's no other thralls around. I don't know. But this is the thing, because I'd had people say that it worked and I'd had people say it didn't work. Yeah. I don't know. Have you tried all permutations? What did you do, witchcraft? I don't know. Oh, bless you guys. Checks in the post. So now we've done Thrall Taker. Now we've got the recipe for the purple lotus orb. I'm so sorry it's not working for you peeps. I don't know what to say. It just, the game likes me, that's it. I've put my time in. So we will take him back with us because we... where is Doombringer? He's on like a long distance. He smells a bit, so we make him stand a bit far away. Do you know what I mean? We love him dearly. Oh, I can't transport him home. I forgot about that. That's fine. Now we have this guy here. One day I'll get him to follow me home. Okay, he lives here now. A word on that. If you're on a server, don't forget that there is decay in the game. So if you're on an official server or a private server and it has decay active, make sure you craft a repair hammer. And whenever you place anything, make sure you look. Well, Hold your repair hammer next to your buildable piece, and when it says decays in at the bottom, it'll say how many hours and minutes you've got left. So it might be like an hour for it if it's a torch or like a little bedroll or something. The more you invest in a piece, like the higher tier of the piece, generally it'll last longer. But really, you want to put it on foundations, and ideally, I think, is it 17 when it goes up to like maximum number of pieces, build pieces? The best thing to do is to try and build like a little hut. If you want to kind of increase the, if I wanted to increase the decay time on this, I would just build like a little tiny house right next to it, because it'll take on the decay time for that. That's generally what I would do. But because I have it decay switched off because I'm in single player, I don't need to worry. But I think it's worth mentioning. There you go. Oh, I talk fast. Okay. Yay, well, we did it. I'm very pleased that it's worked anyway, because I didn't know if it would. Let's go clear our corruption with the people. He's on passive still. Dun, 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 dun. Give him his weapon back. Do, 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 do. So yeah, I would be interested in knowing how it goes for you if you try place down like a basic carpenter's bench in the middle of nowhere to recreate this. Also, he's tier 3. He's not named or anything. I just kind of want to know what kind of like permutations you've tried, because it might be like some strange, like, I don't know. Could be there's only one bench to go into. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. That's how you get the Purple Lotus recipe. That's it. But just because briefly I had living settlements on and then turned it off, it would be a shame if I was to be a complete clean playthrough. I don't know. I've never switched it off on this game, on this particular game, on this particular world. I doubt it would be that, but you never know, really. Excuse me. It might be because it's the only bench in the area. Where was I going to go? I think we were going to go fight Seth. Excuse me, people. Yeah, try it on just a basic carpenter's bench where there's no other thralls around, and let me know how it goes for you. We'll unfriend Seth one more time.
Squirrel.
Maybe the fact your first craft was a tier 4. Yeah, it might be. Yep. Try it with like a tier 1 or tier 2 or something. I don't think it came from the tavern system. No, it was from living settlements. Hi, Seth. Ooh. I wasn't able to swing my weapon then. That was weird. 2 hits. Love that for us. Okay. Oh yeah, we were going to go clear our corruption. That's it. I was like, what am I doing here? The problem with having like 20 different conversations at once. Okay. Right. Let's go into the tavern, the bar. Clear our corruption with the dancers. Sweet. Oh, I feel like doing Dagon now, people. Could always rescue him. We could rescue him. That's a good idea, Kay. That's it. Yep. Yeah. Try what I just did. Try and recreate it, peeps, maybe. Yours came from Seb. My tests were all with tier 4 and several other benches in the same room. Yeah, try like basic ones, because tier 4 are definitely different now. Definitely treated differently. Yep. Because the benches will favour the tier 4s, won't they? Yep. So we lost all our corruption, probably, I think. Oh no, health reduced by 18. This is a Hozav's UI mod, so I can see health reduced by 11. Nearly fully uncorrupted. It's a good place to get a dancer and to use your Purple Lotus orbs. If you throw one in the middle there, then all of those should fall over. And they're always tier 3s. Varying degrees of attractiveness. There you go. So, I'm tempted to run through the Unnamed City on the way home. See if we can get Riptide. Do the Armourer journey. Speak to Freya. And if we have time, we do Dagon. Otherwise, we do Dagon next time. Let's give it a go. Try only a server after today. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go, peeps. Hello, Deft. How are you doing? Did you see the ticket that I made to bring you into? I don't know if you saw that in the Discord. Thank you for letting us know about that dodgy thing. Ran around so far away. Go to the Winchester. Hello, let me know how you doing today. I went upstairs to discover the kitchen sink works again. I can hear them cheering. Spoiled first wonders we are. Spoiled First Worlders. My goodness. Discovered the kitchen sink works again. That's crazy, like, that you can hear that level of detail. Dun 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 dun. Dagon is visually the best looking dungeon, especially with that glowing goop torch. I love Dagon. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful. But I love my Riptide, you know. So we're going to go straight to the bat. And I'm going to try and unfriend the bat as many times as possible in this playthrough. Just go straight there. Dun dun dun. Looked far and wide. Fell asleep Googling like a madman. Did been busy today. That's totally cool, dude. I just wanted to check that you could see it. Whenever you have time, no rush. But I was just kind of concerned. I just wanted to check for info. And it sounds like it wasn't our server anyway. Right, we're going to ride past everybody, go straight to the bat, unfriend him. I do want to get a Leonil. There are certain things I want to get during a playthrough. I would like to get Leonil from Mounds of the Dead. Oh, I was about to stop to fight him out of, like, muscle memory. Hi, sir. Straight to the bat. And a Riptide for less than 24 hours. Officials being officials. So did you throw it by mistake, Daft? Because I have... Type 1 in the chat if you've ever lost a Riptide spear by throwing it by mistake. Leonil. Leonil best answer, absolutely. That's it. Does anyone know if the option to turn off for living settlements will be reinstated on console? I don't know. You don't have the option to turn it on and off. Interesting. It's not there in your settings. I don't know, my friend. Right, bat. Batty bat. Let's go. No. Interesting. I don't know why it's not there. So I haven't heard about it. But I would like to know how that goes. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Oh, it was stolen. I see. Well, that's the perils of PvP. Do you know what I mean? You're going to PvP, you'd get your stuff stolen, aren't you? This is why I play PvE. It's just me and Doombringer. You know, Spiny the Marauder. It's like, doesn't like me calling him Spidey, but, you know. He's like, you make me sound like Spider-Man. Riptide. First time? Okay. Come on, friend. Oh, Spiny is on, like, no attack, but because we've got a solo enemy here, let's just get him out here. Out the corruption. He's currently T-posing. I don't know. I've never used aggressive withdrawal before. Right, can I fight you, sir? Come on, Riptide. That was 830 in one hit then. Poor Doombringer. No. Damn it. Aaron Jesus hates me. Okay, they don't. Because I have two dragon scale helms. Damn it, people. Alright. No Riptide. Aggressive withdrawal sounds funny, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Damned bat. Doesn't want to help us. Didn't hide stuff well. Hide your loot under foundation species. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure he knows. Like jumbo shrimp. Oh, right, like an oxymoron. Love shrimp, personally. What do we call it? King prawns here. Or prawns. It's not withdrawing, it's advancing towards the rear. That's it. It's what I do. If you ever see me like running from danger, I'm actually just running towards other dangerous things, definitely. All right, let's go home. Let's do the armorer journey. Get our like perfected heavy situation sorted. Yeah, exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice for this game, excluding Deceta or Sipter. There you go. Aggressive withdrawal, retreat with a forward momentum, swinging your weapons wildly. If the other side gets hit during your egress, it's their own fault. That's it, exactly. Just like, you know, if I'm just going to stand here and swing my sword I don't know, like, oh, stop standing in front of my sword. Stop standing in front of my sword. I was just swinging my sword anyway. I'm going to go over here and swing my sword. Now, if you come into my sword... Oh, look at that. You did that. You brought this upon yourself. Can everybody just, like, stop fighting? Because ain't nobody got time. Let's do it. Dun, dun, doo, doo. Dun, ba, da, bum, ba, dum. Dun, ba, da, bum. Doo, 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 doo. All right, let's go, friendos. I don't think we need anything from those guys anymore. All right. I guess we'll so we can definitely rescue that carpenter. That is such a great idea. The only reason I didn't think of it really was because you do have to make sure you haven't been in combat for a certain period of time. I forget what the timer is now. Is it like 30 minutes, 15 minutes? Yes. Hi. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Press control thinking I might kick him. And then I remembered that I'd rebound my lock on to control because I never use it, personally. 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes is the cooldown. Thank you, people. It's been a minute since I've done that. Make sure you have clothes for him when you rescue him. Yeah, I don't have a nudity switched on in this game. But yeah, that's the only thing about rescuing is they won't have any gear on them at all. But people you've just captured are absolutely fine. Or you could take his gear off him. Yes. Have you ever caught yourself nodding off while playing Conan only to wake up and realise you were still on autopilot? I am the kind of person who never nods off in the middle of stuff. I'm not somebody who falls asleep easily. Which you probably are, would, if you think about it, probably not very surprised. I do struggle to kind of switch off and fall asleep. So no, I've never fallen asleep playing Conan. Maybe, okay, thinking about it, maybe like when I was like on really, really, really late and I was waiting for something to smelt up on an official server, maybe I fell asleep. Maybe? I don't know. But I'd have to have been very, very tired. Yeah. Hello, Fighting Aya. You all get together and never told me. Well, we're having a secret meeting here, Fighting Aya. I'm amazed you've managed to find us. It's a super secret club. Absolutely nodded off playing Conan Valheim, especially if I'm just kind of cozy building. There you go. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Right, where am I going, people? We're going home. We haven't been to this camp here. Should we visit this camp on the way? Sometimes I miss NPC camps altogether in a playthrough and I feel kind of bad. I want to be inclusive, you know. There's people to unfriend everywhere. Greetings, Savage. There you go. Do 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 do. Dun da da dun. Hunter's View. We're just going to go around and unfriend all these people, kindly. Hi, sir. Didn't even notice me. Interesting, like, there used to be, you would run in here and everybody would aggro. But they changed the aggro range, didn't they? Quite a nice camp to visit, really, if you're looking for crafters, then. Yes, this is one of the dancer locations for... I forget, is it Imu of Diketo and Iona the Seductress? I forget who you can get here. I feel like I used to run here looking for Imu of Diketo. But I forget. Maybe Sadid the Lithe, that's it. From this camp. Oh, Spinus is going to have sore ankles in the morning. Yeah, Sadeh the Live, S-A-D-E-H. That's it. Doo-doo. I think she also can spawn here as well. This little spot. She's nothing particularly special, but if you like collecting the named dancers, which I've done in the past, yeah, I think she can spawn here? Question mark. Yeah, once upon a time on one of my like playthroughs on officials, I think when I was on console actually, I tried to get all the dancers, and then eventually you get like a lot of the dancers and you kind of lose interest, and you know, if you've ever tried to do that, you'll probably know what I mean. You're like, yeah, I'm all right actually. I'll just get some unnamed dancers instead. I'm improved quality of life mod is very helpful though. Hey, should we do the diving thing? I don't know if we've done the diving thing yet. I can see Bennyway once slept standing up against the counter for 3 hours. I'm jealous about that. I don't want to be somebody who like falls asleep against, like, you know, without wanting to fall asleep. But I do like envy people who can just go, I'm going to have a nap now. And they lie down and they just have a nap. That's like witchcraft to me. You know, I have to be really sleepy for that to happen. Dun, 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 dun. Now, are we going to get diedified here? Let's place a bedroll because we smart people who learn our lessons. I don't remember. I think I have to jump from a very specific spot, so I think we're probably going to die here. This is hand. What is it? Hand of the Maker. That's it. It's a little book. We learned the come here remote. Now, where are you going? She's going from here. See, she doesn't fall in the water, does she? What did we do? How did we get it to work? I want to dive, that's the thing, but I don't think, I think if we dive from here, it will die. Oh, people. Something like, that's it, I accidentally took her out a few days ago, she didn't seem any, yes. Can take a while to fall asleep once I'm easily asleep, though. See, through thunderstorms and earthquakes, yeah. I'm pretty decent, like, once I'm asleep, I'm fine, but, like, falling asleep takes me a little while. Yeah. Missing a DLC, you can buy a ticket for a chance to win one. Yes, you can, absolutely. No settlement is complete without loot, but that's just... I mean, she spawns fairly frequently in Seppenrue. She's got a few spawn points there. Do you ever use a map room to teleport in your playthrough? We used it today. We used it to get to the Unnamed City. Yes. I don't use it very often, though. Yep. Sometimes it's right at the end of the game when I... end of the playthrough when I place a map room, because I'm like, oh, I'm just going to show you this is how you place a map room and use it, but I just like riding around instead. I want to play this game again after watching it. Ah, good. Good to hear that. It was over on that dog's camp south of Almeria. Ah, yeah. I hate that when you accidentally unfriend a named dancer. I hate that feeling. Yep. I have a bad case of narcolepsy. I crash all the time. Do you? Oh my goodness. That's scary. My time in the Marines and the offshore field. You learn to sleep anywhere at any time. Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah. Water right there is deep enough to swim. It is deep enough to swim, isn't it? Dive from the thumb. Narcolepsy after dinner every day this week, did you? I have done this dive, but I can't remember where I dived from, because I know for a fact that we've done it and I have unfriended myself. Is it from the thumb? No. And also, I've done it when I have just dropped in the water. What if we just drop in the water from here? Yeah. So I've done that before, but diving in... Yeah, I thought you were kidding, Creston. Unnamed dancer today, but did not get her. All right. We did it and tried at least twice. Just open your glider. That's it. I didn't bring my glider with me, people, unfortunately. Should we try it again and see if we die? It's all right. We put a bedroll down. There's no negatives. Just, you know, dramatic music. Shallow diving league champion. That's it. Yeah. So it is a great place to dive from, like using the actual proper dive. It's like the only diving board in the game, really, isn't it? But it's positioned in a way. Maybe we do it like from the pinky. Now it has to be in the center, doesn't it? Because that's really shallow. She's lying because she lands on the thing. Where do we go from? This one I'm gonna like hit something. I don't know if it's possible. Try each digit. Yeah. Ooh. I think that's gonna be too shallow. Oh yeah. 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 Oh well. I'm calling it good. I don't think it... No, it wasn't deeper. It is deep here. It is deep here. You can definitely survive it. The problem is diving, because if I dive off the tips of the fingers, I'm going to end up there on my head, and that's certain death. I don't mind that, but I want it to have a chance of being successful. Okay. Let's head home. Nice form. You can survive that fall, yes, absolutely. Definitely. Dun, 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 dun. If you jump through the thing, that's it. I would have timed you out, Crescent. No, I wouldn't really. All right. Because I put down a bedroll, it's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Let's unfriend the croc on the way, I guess. Do. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. 10 out of 10 on the Fallen Splash. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. I found it very addictive. So somebody said to me, if you're having issues, by the way, diving, and you don't know what the key bindings are, somebody did mention that the control is listed as dive, not like, where is it? Dive. So mine is bound to C, which is just the same as my crouch. But if you're having problems with it working, and it's, there you go, B on Xbox controller, I guess. But yeah, it's listed under dive. So if you're having problems with it working, then check that. There you go. Never take advice from a joker. That's all right. There you go. I assume, how do I say this diplomatically? I take advice at my own risk. You know what I'm saying? Probably. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Right, he's on attack everything. Yes, he is. Now we can see that just from looking at him. Can I use my punchy daggers on you and see how I get on? Because I've been enjoying those. I'll go with the chakrams. It's going to be a very quick fight. These, like, world boss flesh creatures, no problem for Spinus, even when he's buried in sand like that. So this is quite good, because if you end up on his back like this... Can I get up? There we go. Well done, Spinus. Let's get our skeleton key. Okay. One thing I wish we'd done, we did go past Sephiroth. I wish we'd gone to the Warmaker to loot some legendary chests. We should have done that. Dun, 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 dun. Let me think now. And let's go up here. Do. Dun, 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 dun. Always assume I'm full of stuffing. There you go. Which boss do you find the hardest to defeat? I think Rock Slide is the toughest, Makako. Sorry, there's an extra syllable there. Yes, I think Rock Slide is the toughest for me. Because it's hard to kind of... hardest to kind of get in and get out kind of thing, I guess. I don't find... I think the Warmaker just takes a long time to chip down. He has a lot of HP, but he's not hard to fight. It just takes time to fight because he has a lot of HP. Thunderfort has a lot of HP. But yeah, I think Rock Slide. And then possibly Rot Branch after that. But Rot Branch isn't is definitely not as difficult as Rock Slide. Yep. So the Rock Nose boss. Rock Slides near Fingerfang. So I did a no fighters challenge. Fingerfang is... Gosh. Bearings, people. Isn't it here? Have we not discovered it yet? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, I did a no fighters challenge, so I did defeat him solo. But that was the one thing, the one boss that I was like, this is like the final boss of the game for me. Yep. Lost my Liberator. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He's definitely a thrall killer. If you don't have a mod that allows you to remotely call your follower, like Better Thralls, which is still working, by the way, even though it's not going to be updated anymore. If you have, like, you can hold down T with Better Thralls. If you're not on officials, not on consoles, so apologies if you only play on those. You click on that follow all. Then you don't have to get right up to him. The biggest problem with Rock Slide is if you die in combat and your thrall is still there, obviously when you're not in render range, if nobody else is in render range, nothing is happening to that thrall. The fight isn't happening. If you're not there, nothing is happening, right? But when you get back, you got to run right up to him, hold down E to get his attention, and then get him to follow you again. And that's the hard thing, because Rockside is throwing his arms around, knocking you back and down and everything. And that's why your thrall will end up dying really a lot of the time. And I mean, Spinus would probably die fairly quickly anyway, because you just get knocked down too much. There you go. Now, obviously, there is down but not out, so that's not too bad. But yes, that's why he was such a thrall killer. There's a cage over here we could check out. Other than that, I think the hardest fights are Almariah and like level 10 purges, you know, and I'm talking about me soloing them, because there's always an answer with like just more fighters, you know, to help you. But I have done all those things solo. I have completed a level 10 purge myself, although it was on the beta question mark for the Age of War. So there you go. I don't know if I did it since then. I don't think so. Hi there. Who are you? Canaan Alchemist. I think he's going to get killed before I get him home. So crafters like these, unless you're going to have them fight with you, it doesn't matter where you get them from. A tier 3 is a tier 3, a named is a named. We'll leave him there. We could run him out of this area, couldn't we? Shall we do that and be kind? Let's move him by the cactus. He likes cactuses. Wine cellar boss, most because I have no coordinations for thingy. Just can't dance. I love that one. Yeah, I love that one. There's certain things in the game that really make me focus, and I love that. The thing that really gets my focus like activated is like, I love it so much. Yeah, just like the arena champion has a really kind of magical way of making me really focus on what I'm doing. And the same as the Red Mother as well, if I'm soloing her. Right, you can stay here. Doombringer, what have I said about hiding people in your tummy? God, not you, the dude. No, alright, fine. Oh, people. Right, where's my friendo? Follow me, Spiny. He's just chilling now. Just looking over all the bodies. He just likes that. It's heartwarming. Beat Almariah solo whenever defeated Rockside. It doesn't even let me heal. So there's a clip of it, or like a very short video of it on my YouTube channel. You can see what I did. But I wore Godbreaker armor because it's just so high in armor. And then I think I used my Baltier's Razor sword. You can't lock on, really. I tried doing like lock on. I tried using my hammer, and he just moves, like my range isn't big enough. So there were like comments saying, oh, she didn't even hit it and stuff like that. I'm like, you tried doing it. But ideally you want to just like slash at his legs and then just move out the way, you know, and heal. I think I probably respect like this, presumably. I think I had max vitality. And I think I chose faster healer instead of resurgence, so I could heal up quickly. I had 2 camels there as well, but he wasn't really fighting the camels. Unique camel, he's got 6 legs, that's it, exactly. It's very special camel. We should upgrade these stairs at some point, shouldn't we? We could put a lift, actually. Thank you, Kel. There's the link to the video. If they added more things like wine cellar boss fight, that would be amazing. I think it's an amazing fight, definitely. Yep. I think the wine cellar is the first dungeon I ever did without watching any videos beforehand. I remember it coming out, and I remember seeing a Firespot video, and he said, I suggest you, if you haven't done this dungeon, I suggest you do this dungeon and then come and watch my video, which I thought was very smart, because it's a really cool dungeon, I think. Very good boss fight. Back in the day. So I did that. I went there with my friend, and we did the whole dungeon without knowing anything, like, you know, and it was really fun, because it's kind of disorientating, makes you feel like you're going to get lost and that kind of thing. Yeah, Almariah is quite tough, definitely. Da-da-da-da-dum. I did it deathless. I did it solo and deathless, the Almeria Siege, which was fun. So my frames are going down the pooper now because we've down the toilet because we're by our base. So we're going to do the Armourer Journey. Oh, I love, like, the lighting here is so beautiful. I love this little spot. It's so pretty. Cowboy 6 did John Patton breed. That is a reference I do not get. That's it. Yeah. Sorry, defeat Rockside live very best. Ah, thank you. I do love fighting in this game. So Hunter is a genius. I'm so glad they contracted him to do the wine cellar. Yeah, I think he helped with the Warmaker as well, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely. That's it. Yeah, wine cellar is a brilliant dungeon. Really nice dungeon. Very atmospheric. What level for bridge making? The bridges are from the Debauchees of the Keto DLC. Let me just double check this because I said this in my video and I just want to absolutely double check. Dun, dun, dun. So it's not just like levels. I'm pretty sure it was from the Debauchees of Keto, which is a fantastic DLC, by the way. Yes. So you get treehouse foundations, like different sizes of bridges, stages and stuff. There's loads of stuff like armors and things like that. Nice like barrels and things for your tavern and stuff. Yeah, really good DLC. So yes, the bridges are definitely from Debauchees of Keto. Yep. Yep. Madden is an American football player and coach in his later years. He would host a Thanksgiving segment with a 6-legged turkey. Interesting. I think I remember, was there a video game about Madden something? I feel like. Level 30. Are there baby animals in Midnight Grove other than bear cubs and saber-toothed cubs? I don't think so. Are there boar babies? I don't think so. I think it's just bears and sabers. This is a little pinch point from my base. I don't know how to help this. Maybe if I choose a different type of stairs. I put you there. Yeah. It doesn't... Oh, see, it's fine. I've started to interact with her and it's just... She's worked it out. Interesting. Yeah, football game series, one of those yearly EA Sports titles, that's it, yeah. DLC you have to settle for horizontal elevators. You can use ceiling pieces, Tallest. Yeah, you can use ceiling pieces. I used the, what is it called? I used the short pieces. I used the shortest piece. I think it was this one. Not going to show me. I used those ones. So you could just use a ceiling piece instead. These just look cool. And then you can put fences. That's it. Hyena babies. Are there hyena babies? Maybe the fence piece is messing up. Maybe it is, yeah. Yeah. Ah, I see what you mean. Like this. Yeah, but it's here, isn't it? It's when they're on the stairs that they're having a problem. So maybe if I choose... I mean, these shouldn't have any... they don't have any collision like that little side bit. I don't know. Right, let's do the Armourer Journey, shall we, friends? Let me get rid of this excess stuff we've got in inventory first. What do we have to get rid of? Get rid of those. Other than that, we're pretty good on, like, loot. I might keep that spare Seth's truncheon in case I need his help and it's a tier 2 or 3 I want. Let me put my fabricy things away. Where's my armorer's bench? Dun, 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 dun. Look how much perfected heavy padding I've got. And I've got some bone and twine. Alright, put the twine in here. I got rid of my thing I need. I want that. This is the stats for the Silent Legion helmet, by the way. 316 and then 5 weapon damage compared to his with the bolt plating on it. So this one gives you more. Yeah, so slightly more damage as well. So 6 strength weapon damage. That's it. Right, Armourer's Journey. Let's track it. Armourer. Okay, crafted skinning knife I've got one in my inventory, so it's fine. Let's skin an animal. There's some creatures behind us. Shall I use the lift? Just because we've got it. He's going to stay there, isn't he? I think it might be an idea to have like a double... If you, how do I say? Like a double width platform if you're going to have thralls going up and down. I don't have too many issues. It's just that little bit on the stairs. Right, let's take the lift down. I always call one and take one. Okay. I really want to dive off this right now. The hyena babies in there. Oh, there. Okay, there you go. Hyena babies in the Midnight Grove. Hi there. Okay. There's my skinning knife. This is a blackbird skinning knife from the Bat Caves, which is over here. Binyakin Seal. This particular Bat Cave. Only this one will drop the legendary blackbird tools. Bear in mind they're not repairable because they're unique items, but you can put an advanced tool upgrade kit on it and it'll give you loads of mats back. You get the same yield from obsidian tools though, and they are repairable, which you learn from defeating the boss in the volcano dungeon, the Well of Skelos. You don't have to defeat the boss, you can just click on the lore stone at the behind him though. There you go, skin an animal. Okay. I should keep the bear pelt because you can break it down to like thick hide. Axes will place an armourer's bench. Let's go back up. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Hello, Unzipped. Hello. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Okay, armourer's bench. Armourer's bench. Come on, like 17 frames here. 33. Okay, we've recovered. I've turned down my view distance as well. Armourer's bench. Okay, craft light padding. There we go, we'll do the cheap one. We could do the perfected one, but we'll just do the cheap one. Craft one. This is unlock plus that allows me to pull the mats in, otherwise you just have to place them. And then craft a piece of light armour. What shall I make, friends? Let's do a Zamorian dancer skirt, because at least we'll use it. Wear a piece of light armour. I have pieces I could just equip. There we go. Okay. So now we get the recipe for those repair kit. Or we get repair kits as a reward. Then we do expert armourer. So unlock journeyman butcher knowledge, craft an iron skinning knife, craft medium padding. Medium. You could use a basic bench for this if you want to. You don't need to use different benches anymore though. So craft a medium padding. Okay. Wear a piece of medium armour. I do have some in this bench actually, but I've got a helmet here, my dragon scale helm. There you go. Switch back. Harvest thick hide from an animal. Bear is only going to give me bear pelt, isn't it? What have we got around here, friendos? There is the boar boss. I don't think he's going to give us thick hide. Rhinos will give us thick hide. Elephants will. Didn't think about this. Are we in a position to go out again? So the Doombringer is still following us. We're near the savannah. We'll just go to the savannah, which is right there. One of the beauties about living here. Boss Elk will give you the... Yes, hello, Refuge. Hello. Boss Elk. Okay. Well, we'll go to the savannah anyway, because it's a good place to show the different animals. Listen. Thank you, Spiny. Please stop calling me Spiny. That's what he said. It's his voice. Dun 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 dun. You get to see me yeet off here and see if I die. Hello, Luch. Hello. Yeah, gorillas as well. That's a good point. The gorillas is actually probably the first one that I used to harvest for thick hide back when I first started playing. This is an interesting... See this like line in the water? I've never seen that before. Is it like a visual glitch or something? Look at that, like lines across. It is so tempting to just dive off here. It's not deep enough though, that's the thing, is it? We could slide down this, friendo. Dun 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 dun. Doo 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 doo. Okay, everything's fine. There you go. Beautiful. Ouch. Yeah, you see? I have definitely at some point like gone, oh, I'll just jump in there. Nope. There you go. Get ourselves some thick hide. We could kill the white tiger boss as well while we're here. We could fight Thunderfoot, actually. Should we do that? It's a very fancy way of getting thick hide. Saw that. There's another one I found somewhere else. Used to climb up that diving wall to get some highlands before I knew about the pass. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I would always climb that wall. And one of the reasons I started spending any points in stamina back in the day was because I would always try to climb these like sheer cliffs. Like before you knew where the cut-throughs were, because there's always a cut-through generally. Yeah, I would always try and climb up. Be like, right, what's my route? And then you'd have like more stamina than your friend or less stamina than your friend, and they'd be like, wait, I can't come with you. Use my hammer on this guy. And then sometimes when you're going in the opposite direction, you would think you had enough, you'd think it was like a thing that went all the way down. I've definitely like fallen off this thing multiple times. Or things like it. Okay, I'm going to leave all that stuff, but it's all good loot. We're going to get our skeleton key. Okay, skeleton key. We've got 19 skeleton keys. Right, let's go get some thick hide from the boss. Let's fight Thunderfoot. I don't think we fought him yet. Maybe we have? This music is amazing. Do I have my basic daggers? Yeah, Hackbit and none. Will be dagger friendo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I haven't been buffed. Wait, let me buff myself. Just gonna have a quick drink, sir, because it's hot. Be within a second. There you go. So now we're buffed for agility. This guy used to have like 25,000 HP, I think. Or 24,000, something like that. It's not as bad now. Spinus is doing a great job. Fortunately, his weapon is really good for heavily armored targets because it's a hammer. So there's like... They all do... Generally, they do like over 40%. Not all of them, but generally they do over 40% armor pen. So he's really like... demolishing this guy. This is fun. I'm going to let him... Okay. Sometimes they just get launched directly from this guy, but I think because we're on a slope, it didn't. It's cool. It does quite a lot of damage, though, so... This is possibly one of the fastest, like, times... I hit your leg. There you go. Right, let's harvest him for thick hide. My keyboard is dying. Let me just plug it in. Dun, 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 dun. And I'll have a wireless keyboard, but I do have to keep plugging it in periodically. There we go. So I can see the keys. Dun, 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 dun. Harvest thick hide. So it's just going to give me elephant hide. Oh, there we go. Tan leather into thick hide. We'll keep that on Doomy. There we go. Perfect. Now we just got to get back up there. Shall I try and climb? Should we climb here? On this, like, little staggered section for funsies. What I love about Official, somebody built a giant set of stairs. Yes, that is so nice. It is lovely, I have to say, because I do play on Officials. At least, like, once a week I'll be on an Official or something. Not every week, but I guess. So, generally about once a week, or at least. And it is nice to see other, like, bases and stuff, definitely. No Riptide, no Leonil, no Mutton Chops, dreadful. Full damage is still bugged, so I do superhero landing. It's not working for me. We tried that. Remind me, Deathness T, you're playing PC, like, official servers and stuff like that? I wonder if it isn't working on single player. And as soon as I get fast elevators, put one up. Yeah. Dun, dun. We have learnt that today, fast elevators. We could put one here. We'll have to put one. That PC. So it's working on that. The bug, is it? Tenderfoot's been bugging out for me a lot. What's he been doing? Used to climb at that dividing wall to get the hands before I knew about the past. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, we'll put a lift there. I might put one exactly where the elevator is, actually. Yeah, no, Deathness T was saying that it had it. That's what I love about official summon. Yes. Okay. Dun, da, 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 da. Right, to Tellis Island. I don't have any regrets about the area we built in. I'm kind of pleased with it, to be honest. I really wanted to build a like a village or something, but I'd be concerned about frames in single player. I think if I was playing on a server, then the server was kind of dealing with the doing the heavy lifting with like running the game and stuff. Then maybe I could, but I'd just be concerned about my frames. Ooh. Why are suddenly all my friends there? Are you patrons? Oh. Oh, it's frozen. Are we crashing? My game crashed. Is he going to pick it up? There we go. Beautiful. It's like nothing ever happened. Where's Spiny? There you go. So I was a bit concerned that it was putting me back in time. You know, that sometimes happens. Tan thick leather inside. Okay, let's go back into the house. So all those people have disappeared now. Thank you. Dun, da, da, da. Anna returns. I do return. Streamer hacks. She skipped the intro. I did skip the intro. That's it. This tune was something for our... Oh, really? Yes. Hey. Let's do the tanning situation. Continue the armor journey. Hopefully get it finished. Tan thick leather in to hide. Pick one just to pull it in. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Press play. We got some bark to fuel it. Indeed, indeed. Do bring it. It's on the loose. You got to watch him. Okay, we're going to take it out, I think. There we go. Craft heavy padding. Which I don't think I'll ever have to do in this playthrough because we picked up so much. We'll do the basic one, though. Heavy padding. Just craft one. Wear a piece of heavy armor. Already wearing it. Let's unequip and re-equip. There we go. We did it, people. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. We've not done it yet. Master armor. We've got one more. I was debated. There you go. Perfected XL armors. Okay. Access or place a fluid press. Okay, I've got a fluid press. There you go. Use fluid press to obtain oil. We could squish something. What do I have? Berries will squish. Dun, 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 dun. I don't mind doing that. Oh, something that I have. You could swish seeds. Nope. Oh, we got some there. Oh, there we go. We did it. Perfect. Access will place a Grandmaster Armourer Station. Crafted those at level 60. There you go. Wear a piece of epic armor. Already wearing some. Unequip, re-equip. There we go. We did it. Yes. God, that one was quick. Claim reward. There you go. And now we can make perfected heavy boots. Dun, 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 dun. Doo-doo-doo. At the very least. Da-da-dum. I might actually just switch to this armor completely because it gives me 5 strength and agility weapon damage each piece. So it'll give me a lot more armor. Let's do that, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. So helmet, chest, leggings, and I've already crafted the boots. Da-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, dun, dun, dun. And I'll put an armor reduction kit on it.
Hello there.
What am I missing? Gauntlets. Gauntlets. There we go. Beautiful. Never doubted you. Is there a recipe for obsidian weapons in Conan? There's a so do the volcano dungeon, Well of Skelos. My last on my YouTube channel, you can see where we did that. But like literally, like the last couple of episodes that were uploaded to YouTube, I went to the volcano. So you can see if you want to see how that happens. But there's a lore stone behind the boss in the Well of Skelos, and that teaches you the obsidian forge. It also teaches you how to make obsidian weapons and tools. Yep. They're very rare, but they are lower than star metal. No, they're not lower than star metal. Obsidian tools. Oh, you're talking about weapons. I see. Yeah, sure. Okay. The tools are better than star metal. Yep. Okay, make up my gauntlets. Let's do our armor reduction kits. So it doesn't matter what armor I wear because I'm going to transmog it anyway. So here we go. Got armor reduction kits on all this stuff as I do for everything I wear. If I'm setting up a thrall, I do ult plating. If it's for me, then I use armor reduction kits. So now I have 1652. Oops. Wait. Instead of 1518. But I also get extra damage because I get strength buff as well as agility. There you go. So we can put our armor somewhere. Where should I put the armor? Dun, 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 dun. Let's put it in here. So now we're like super powerful. Oh, dodge. Let me untrack my journeys. What am I doing? So journey. I don't like the visual clutter when I'm not tracking it particularly. There we go. Let me just get rid of some stuff. Quick stack. To get rid of things. I'm going to open these pouches and put the cash away. Okay. Keep my dragon scale helm. And then cash we'll put away. Alright, and my... what is it called? Dragon powder, that's it. Put that in... Put it here. This is where it's crafted, so I keep it in here. So we'll keep these in there as well. And then seeds. Seeds. Let's keep them in here. So... Oh, I was going to make boots for you. Let me get you some boots, my friend. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Dun-da-dun. Go. Give him some nice boots as well. We'll dye them black so he looks cool. Do-do-do-do. Dun-da-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I mean, you can pick up obsidian weapons from the volcano, or you can break them down if you want to for the obsidian. As long as you've learnt the recipes, you craft them in your blacksmith bench. If you use a bladesmith, blacksmith, or an edgesmith, then you'll increase damage or armor pen, respectively. There you go. Let's put bolt placing on those for him. Bolt placing. There's one. We got the recipe for that from the Warmaker dungeon. We're going to dye it black. There we go. So now he has 1948 armor instead of 1934. Okay. This is from the Savage Frontier DLC. They give you 157 armor and 5 strength weapon damage if crafted with a tier 3 or above, but these were crafted by a shield, right? So they give you... This is where we have this armor value. And then obviously, you know, we just did the Master Armor Journey for those. There you go, 171 armor value, but they buff agility and strength as well. All right, let me put these boots away. I'm thinking about doing Dagon, people. Feeling spicy. I don't have any underwater breathing apparatus. I think I have some underwater breathing masks, which we could use. I actually prefer the underwater breathing potions, which I don't think I've even picked up yet. Here's my breathing mask. I guess we'll take one of those. Let's take some better heals. I definitely want to have some arrows with me. I think Doombringer's got some. And I definitely want a bow. I could craft some underwater breathing potions. Can I craft like 20? Don't have any water orbs. Let's make some of those. Okay. I can craft my purple lotus orbs now as well. I'm not going to make those yet though, because we want to do the breathing potions. So the underwater breathing mask will give you an increased breath timer. These breathing potions will halt your breath timer. The Riptide Spear will also halt your breath timer. So the underwater breathing potions are basically like using the Riptide. You just have to keep drinking a potion. But you can use this. You can get this from any of the animal tamers or Timos Beast Tamer. Timos. Yes. Beast Tamer Timos, whatever the hell it's called. From Buccaneer Bay, basically. Over here-ish. This area. I guess we did go over there. Maybe we didn't. Maybe there's no discovery. So it's like over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's Surrogator. What colour we want it? Yes. Obsidian Forge is a nightmare. Yeah, sneak run past it like the brave exile I am. You can keep your obsidian tools, didn't want the menus. It's very tough. That's where we died in the volcano. Nice place to die. Not easy mixing the wedge pieces when building. Thank you. I really like it. It's very cozy. I wanted to build an insulated wood. I wanted to build in the highlands. It's very kind of cozy. I just grab all the obsidian tools and weapons I can from drops and dismantle them. Yeah, to get my composite obsidian. That's it. I mean, we even get composite obsidian just from regular enemies as well now, which is kind of cool. It is a good idea to have a spare underwater breathing mask at home or some means to breathe underwater just in case you die in the Dagon Dungeon. So was like, can I make any more? I don't have any more glowing essence. I can craft glowing essence from glowing goop and aloe. Let's make a few. We're going to burn through them. Bet to have too many. I have, fun fact, I've never died in Dagon Dungeon. I think because I'm extra careful because I never wanted to have to go retrieve my stuff, but I've always, like, I've been there a bunch of times with people who have died while I've been with them, and I've been like, oh, yep. It's, yeah. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Okay, loads of potions. This is overkill. We don't need like 20, but I'd rather have more than we need. Let's put a weight reduction kit on our armor reduction kit on our underwater breathing mask. There you go, because we haven't worn it. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 dun. Keep that there as a spare. Don't need to keep this on our friendo. I'm just going to leave a stack of hardened steel arrows. I don't need, like, multiple daggers. There's my bow. I want that. Don't care about you anymore, friendos. We'll switch to some better heals for this occasion. Okay. Leather. Let's put the leather in the tanner's bench. We'll put it in here, actually. Elephant hides. I'm never going to break that down. Do 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 do. Dagon's rip Dagon's sword off. Do 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 do. Just dumping stuff now. Yeah, we'll use Akbitanan. I'll take the black claws. Let's leave these other ones behind. Need a box with a space. Okay. You want a harvesting tool of some kind. Doesn't really matter what. We're going to leave the arrows in the carpenter's bench. Timos. Try saying Timos 10 times fast, tongue twister. Yes. Definitely. Okay. Don't really need my dragon scale helm. I just don't like to leave the house without it. Do you know what I mean? That kind of exile. Breathing potions are, like, expensive, aren't they? Doombringer's going to carry all my tools. Except for, like, a harvesting tool. Where are you, Doom? So because I disconnected, I did lose my buffs. Where is my friend? Here he is. Should I come here where you left me? Doombringer. Okay. That's my buffs. You can have that. I'm not going to use the repair hammer. You can keep that. I don't need the glimmer moon, really. I'm just going to keep it on me because I like to pack like Mary Poppins. Alright. I think we're good. We'll keep some spare potions. Jailer's keys are not that heavy. What is your buff situation? So we need to rebuff him because we logged out, and when we lose our buffs, he loses his buffs. Dun, dun, dun. So let's give him a elixir of might and a pork rind. So he should have his double buff situation here. Then he can have his gruel back. He's fine for gruel. I'm going to drink an elixir of grace. I don't know what I'm saying. And I'm going to drink a desert grog. And then you can have the spare stuff. We're not going to be knocking people out. I don't need the shank daggers. I'll leave those as well. Do a bit of, like, organising. At some point, I'm going to make a dismantling bench and we'll break down most of these, like these steel poniards. We don't need these anymore that are, like, this level. All right. I think we're good. Friendos. Should we go do Dagon? Dun, 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 dun. I've got some spare aloe. You know, I like to travel around with a bit of aloe. I've got some snacks because snacks are important. Okay. So am I forgetting anything? I've got breathing potions, I've got heals. I would like more better heals, but we have lots of cheap heals with this as well, so I'm going to be okay. Let's go. Let's get out of here before we crash again. Map room is on the roof. Elixir of growth. I was like, no, I think I was trying to say elixir of growth, and I don't know why I was going to say that. Sit. Da, da, da. Right, so we're going to teleport to the jungle obelisk. There are 2 jungle obelisks. One of them I haven't attuned yet, but I've done this one. Is everybody with me? How do I need to click on the ground. He's with me. Is Doom with me as well? I'm just going to make sure. Yes, Doom is with me. I mean, he's like following. Come on, lady, climb. There you go. Right, to the jungle. My beam's not working. Oh, well, it's this one, right? We'll soon find out. It's been a while since I have had the beams not work, but then I don't use the map rooms very often. Here we go. Let's get out of the corruption as soon as possible. Here we go. This is the wrong side. This way. Okay. Let's go do the Dagon Dungeon, Sunken City. It's Friday, it's late, you're always loud, of course, we're everywhere. Ah, bless you. Do 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 do. Let me drink a bit of water. Water. Sunken City daggers and war axe were my go-to weapons before they got nerfed. La jungle. Yep. Alright, let's do a little cut through. This is where we are, by the way. The obelisk is up there. Gonna like hop, skip and jump down this place. Beautiful. So it's very close to where Lu Fei is. The access to the dungeon. I always go this way. Let's use a cheap heal. So I like to, if I'm going to go to like a dungeon or something, I quite like having a cheap heal and a good heal on my hotbar. Because I might want to heal out of combat and I don't want to waste my good heals. I'll probably start crafting concentrated aloe. We will pick it up from enemies a lot. Hello, Tivrus. Hi. Do. Right, adventure time, people. Dun dun dun. Hi there. What are you doing at? Salite. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hi. I love the way they run. I particularly like the way the black yetis run. I think they're so funny. It's like do 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 do. They're so huge. They're like do 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 do. Okay, so Lu Fei is over there, one of the 2 companions in the Age of Heroes, and this is the access to the Dagon Dungeon through this boat. Got my trusty friendos with me, fully armoured up. There you go. Click on the boat. All right. You definitely need some kind of underwater breathing apparatus for coming here. So either a breathing mask or some potions. We've got both, but I'm going to use the potions. I'll probably show you both, actually. Let me get my underwater breathing mask as well. We'll leave that. Okay. Got some arrows. I want them on me, actually. Let's have a stack. Stack O arrows. Might not use the torch. It's never nighttime in this jungle. It shouldn't dungeon. It should never be. Okay. Sunken City. So a couple of enemies to fight beforehand. There's some enemies down there you can fight if you want to. Cultists. I never fight them. What is this? Watcher above. There you go. Watcher above. Have you changed your clothing? Looks slightly different. This is definitely what I would call a level 60 dungeon. Like, ooh, his dress isn't broken. Oh no, it is still broken. Is it? A little bit. Let's get the pearls. So this guy drops pearls. We'll click on the axe. There you go, to learn Ancient Lemurian Axe. And okay. Now you can still leave now if you want to by clicking on the boat. If you come in here by mistake. There we go. This guy's just dropped Lemurian gear, like the people at the Pagoda of Boundless Lust. Not the Pagoda of the Boundless Lust. It's like saying the Facebook, isn't it? Okay, so I guess we'll start with the underwater breathing mask so I can show you it. Let me untransmog it for a second so you can see how stylish I look. I know you feel very jealous of that. Okay, and then let's dive in like amazing people that we are. Okay, so this just prolongs my breath timer. It's underwater breathing mask. I have longer to swim between things. But the timer is going down. Now, if I drink an underwater breathing potion, it stops it altogether for a minute, right? So this is the dungeon. Basically, you want to go into these buildings and we're going to zigzag our way down to the very bottom one and fight bosses on our way. There you go. This is the first one. Loads of this glowing goop you can pick up here to craft more underwater breathing potions, which is kind of handy. Okay, let me switch back to my armor. Ooh, my transmog has disappeared. My whole outfit. That's a weird bug. Okay, did you see that? That was kind of cool. I was like, whoa, it's revealed my true clothing. Oh, the doctor, that's it. 9 out of 10. Oh, fair. Back in a bit. If I don't catch you, good time to see this weekend. All right, mate. Okay. Let's get Spiny in there first. So there is a bug with this place. I want to see if it's still working, active. I assume it is. It's going to kill things before yeah, there's the bug in here. When you pull back on your bow, it looks like you're underwater. I mean, you are underwater. It doesn't last forever. If you move it, you can lose it. But that's been the case for ages. It's been reported. Okay, so yes, we did a lot here. Thank you, Spinus, for assisting us. So collect the pearls. You can use these to buy things at Buccaneer Bay from the traders that I showed you when we were there. Okay, we'll learn these recipes. There's a little tablet in most of the rooms. That's it. To learn the recipes. Let's do breathing potions next, shall we? So I'll drink a breathing potion. The nice thing about them is you can drink them underwater. So as long as you've got loads of them, you can stay underwater for a long time. But this, the Riptide Spear is really clutch for here. I love it so much. You just don't have to worry about breathing at all. So we got loads of loot in these places. The fish will not hurt you. You can loot these things if you want to. So we're going to go there, then we're going to go there, and we're going to zigzag down. Dun, 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 dun. But a breathing potion will definitely get you from one of these huts to another, or one of these, like, buildings. It's not really a hut. Structures. Doo-doo. Bum-bum-ba-dum. Okay. It's a good idea to remember to switch back to your, like, heavy armor between fights. Hi there. This guy attacks very quickly. Nice thing about digging down here is my frames have gone way up. So it's not loading a huge amount of the world. Okay. Oh, I forgot to harvest him. This is the first guy, right? Yeah. So make sure, from this guy onwards, make sure all these fish people, you harvest them at least once. You get scales of Dagon. The tablet for this room is here. And you learn the ancient Lemurian trident. You don't need to harvest them anymore. You'll just get putrid meat and human flesh, which you can use in a compost heap if you want to, but I don't care to. Human flesh you can put in a fluid press if you want to make it into blood. There you go. Right. So let's drink another potion. Let's put our weapon away. Beautiful. Incredible dive. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, so the first one is like humans, so you don't need to harvest those. So we're going to go to this one next. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum bum bum. It's very pretty. Love this dungeon. There's a glowing goop, so you can make more breathing potions. Do do do. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so now we've got 4 enemies in here to fight and harvest. 3 little guys who are reasonably easy to fight. Generally, hopefully your friendo follows us in. Oh, so I wish when I did that, I would like to be able to separate the command for my mount and my fighter. I mean, they will leave quite quickly. This is like acid. Poison. I did bring an underwater mask. What is it called? So not an underwater mask. A gas protection helmet. But I don't think it works in this. No, it doesn't work in this. So I don't know why it doesn't. I think it's acid rather than poison, but it just says poisoned or something like that. That little thing. Put that away. You know, for a second, I thought my entire armor set was showing, but actually I don't think it was it? It was just that one bit. Okay, so let's get him out of there to fight. He doesn't know who to fight. You want to fight me? This guy will flop down and poison you. In like a spray, so be careful. Good idea is just to get behind him like all bosses, really. There we go. I say guy, it's daughter of Dagon, so there you go. 1 hit for the scales. Click on the tablet to learn Dagon's Breath, which is an underwater breathing potion. Which I don't know if I've ever crafted, actually. There's a Deketo religion tablet. You right-click on it, you'll learn the knowledge. You don't have to go to the trainer if you do that. But we've already been. Let's drink a breathing potion. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we're going to go there next. Just moving down the slope. Sometimes you'll forget to like drink a potion or something or get your breathing thing out. But your character will tell you. You start gurgling. It's not great. Do, 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 do. This is the room where quite often your friendo would never like follow you in. So I'd have to solo this guy most of the time I've done this dungeon. Let's see how the punching daggers do. Oh, Doombringer's in. I think quite often it's the fighter that doesn't follow you, and I don't know why. I want to see if I can get him in here. Use that pillar if you want to. He doesn't really stagger. I think what he does, he'll show up as soon as the fight is over. I don't know what it is. No, he hasn't even shown up when the fight's over this time. Excellent. So yeah, make sure you're prepared to fight when you come here. 1 hit for the scales. And we got so many chests here for... Well, hear him. There you go. He's turned up. Maybe it's because of like the size of the room or something, I wonder. Some of these are letting me hit F, some of them aren't. Loads of cash. Okay. Drink a potion. There's no tablet in here. Yeah, there's no tablet to click on in this room. At least I remembered. Dun, dun, dun. Spot your reception this evening been dropped twice. Keep looking as much as I can. Oh, thank you, friend. Sorry to hear your reception's not working. Okay. So we've been there. We're going to go there next. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun. Hi, fish. This is poison. I'm going to avoid the poison there. gas cloud or whatever it is. Okay. These things you can pick up, and you can then have a pet if you want to. But if you kill them, they keep respawning endlessly, or they should do, they used to. When you harvest them, you get ichor, so they're a really good source of ichor, like a good way of farming ichor. There you go. They just keep popping out of there endlessly, even after you've defeated the boss. I'll pick one up to show you. But you get a locust spawn, so you can have a locust pet. This guy likes to throw you down and, like, he's a bleeder. Just stay out of the way. If you've got a tanky thrall, you can just get them to deal with him, and then you can just deal with the little critters on the ground. But just make sure you move out of the way. Oh, I got trapped in several different collision things there. There you go. He died. He died. Okay, let's get a scale, and then we'll harvest these guys for ichor. Oh, he's not dead yet. Wait a minute. Okay, ichor. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not getting any ichor. Have they nerfed it? I think depending on the tool you use, actually, maybe you'll get more ichor. These guys. Maybe just a hatchet. Okay. Okay, RNG, I guess. Yeah, because I'm used to getting mostly just ichor from them, actually. I'm using a star metal pickaxe with a advanced tool upgrade kit on it. And I do have 2 times harvesting on, bear that in mind. Which is the sweet spot as far as I'm concerned. Right, we're not going to stay in here to fight. Make sure you click on the tablet. This is, for me, the most important tablet to click on. This is the Deep Sea Fisher. It teaches you improved fish traps, which will give you the rare fish, that when you cook them and eat them, they will give you buffs. Okay, drink our potion. Right. Ooh, waits impatiently for his tots to finish baking. Do you know I had, what did I have yesterday? I had a burger last night, and I had some, like, what you would probably call tater tots. Tater tots. Tater tots. We would call them croquettes. Potato croquettes. I think. They were really nice, actually. Lovely. Baking small children, you monster. Yes, that's it. I always bake small children on a Thursday evening. That's what I do. It's my routine. I can't help it. Dun, 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 dun. I am very hungry, actually. As soon as I finish stream today, I will eat. Dun, dun, dun. Could just eat a tot. Right, let's get Spiny in. This guy uses daggers and is quite quick. They're all quite quick and erratic, these people. If I may use the term people loosely. Fortunately, he's got his eyes on Spinus. There you go. The scholar. 1 hit. To get the scale, click on this to learn Ancient Lemurian Aloe Extract. A lot of the recipes you learn down here, you need the scales to craft them. Not all of them. I don't generally bother crafting them. I think we'll make the fish traps, because we have like a base right next to water in this playthrough, so it'd be kind of nice to put some fish traps and stuff. Right, over to here. So the final building now. We've been all the way up there. We've been moving down. You can swim around here. There's like some boxes dotted around in various places. If you get the Riptide, it's really nice to just come and explore. Yep. Okay, final building. Tater croutons with chocolate chip cookies. That's it. Oh, they were so nice, though. It's been a long time since I had like a croquette or a tater tot. Tater. Croquettes are small lumps of mashed potato coated in breadcrumbs. Yes, isn't that what a tater tot is? Tots are more like baby latkes. Well, they were called tots, so should I get my money back? I just love me my punching daggers. Oh, he's going for Doom now in a last-ditch attempt to survive. Who will win? Oh, didn't see that coming. There we go. If you want these doors to open, you can pull this lever here, or lever, if that's the way you speak. And these people will fight you. Back in the day, they would help you. Now, you save them only for them to hit you. But they do drop good stuff. I mean, look at that star metal great axe. Although by the time you're here, generally you probably have access to star metal already. You could keep it, break it down. If you're one of those beast of burden friendos, I know you. I see you. You like to collect everything. This is a good place. Now, this shouldn't close. There you go. I have tested it. It should never close while you're in here. All the other doors will, but the one you're in shouldn't. Oh, no, they won't. Okay. Okay. But you could pull the lever again to open it. I think you used to be able to get trapped in here. They fixed it. Some decorations, some cash. We'll take the cash. Leave the cannoli. I feel bad, like, in unfriending them, but it's not my fault that they're aggressive. I'll let it close and then we'll pull the lever again. I like the look of my armor in this lighting. It's got like a sheen to it. Okay, let's pull that again. You can run back and re-pull the lever anytime you want to. Oh, he's got punching daggers as well. Okay, take the cash. Don't need that stuff. Oh, spike weapon fitting is a nice drop to put on your weapon. If you haven't done the Wallmaker dungeon yet, you can put that on your weapon to add armor penetration. Very good buff until you do Wallmaker. Then I would do, then I would always make master weapon fittings on everything. Okay. So you can pull the lever again for these doors. I'm not going to bother. Sometimes there's a dude on the ground here. Go, next guy. We're just melting through these guys because we're kind of super geared now. Okay. I got 8 scales. Use our two-handed sword. So there should be some little like creatures in here. And then did you just kick me? Yeah, there's the little creatures. You can, so if you missed your locust spawn, you can pick up another one. Okay, I think I hit them both. There we go. So I got 10 scales. Okay. Can I give you the ichor, my friend? Don't really need that. Okay. I think you can pick that. You can pick that up, yeah. Right, now, we're going to go to the final boss section. You can either use Potion of Slow Falling, or you could just, like, fall and slide against these wall pieces. If you go down the whole thing at once in one go, you probably die if you don't have, like, slow falling potions or something else. Slow falling spells, whatever. There you go. Okay. I'm going to make sure I have some crappy heals and some good heals on my hotbar. Okay. So here, I like to use a bow. I mean, you can go in there all guns blazing and fight everybody at the same time, but it works quite well. Stand here and just kite them individually. There's that little bug that we had. Although, I mean, I'm doing so much damage with my bow at this point. I can just snipe them. This is Reach of the Red Mother with hardened steel arrows. Looted from Mounds of the Dead. Got max agility points. And my armor buffs both strength and agility. Make sure you like have decent armor if you're going to fight them in here. Okay, we'll harvest him. for a scale. You can hold my breathing potions. He shouldn't drink those by himself. If he does, he's in trouble. We need to harvest these guys. Oh, we can also kite these guys over as well. If you were to kite them over, if your follower has come down here with you and isn't hanging in the rafters, make sure you shoot them and then click on the ground so that your friend doesn't go in and fight them. Just make sure they don't go in, otherwise they'll fight everybody. There we go. Stay out the way. There we go. So we've been fighting one person at a time, which is great. Have I harvested you, friend? Nope. So now we can move over because it's only this one guy. Do we see how far? So he's aggroed from here. I don't want to go all the way to the top. There is a final boss up there. Kind of want to do everybody individually for this. We'll do another one where I just fight them all together and it's chaos. Tater tots, teeter totter, more fun things to say. As the pack rat Luke Goblin, I feel both seen and called out. There you go. He did that so quickly I didn't even have a chance to participate in that fight. Spinus, always hogging the fun. Make sure we've harvested. So we've harvested all these people. I've got 15 scales. I'm pretty sure you can get at least one more. Sometimes there's another guy up there, like the very final bit, which there wasn't this time. Doors are open now. Sometimes the doors close before you've had a chance to fight everybody. So we'll see. If you're in single player, it's not a problem because you can admin teleport. Hopefully that doesn't happen. You don't really want to be trapped in here. There you go. Not a problem for Spiny here. Let's get some lasting feast. That's good. You can click on this Eye of Set to learn the Set religion. Doors are still open. Okay, now we've got 6 chests and a tablet to click on. Daggers of Dagon. Okay, we've got the Sledge of Sosalandi, Blade of the Adventurer, Zabar Knives. We've got the Black Bror's Fury. We've got Jedi's Great Saber. We've got another Baltier's Razor. Very nice indeed. The doors are still open. Brilliant. Now you can choose to go back to the jungle, and it'll take you out back where you entered the dungeon, or you can leave via the sentinels at the desert, or the Noob River, which is my preferred way of leaving. And that's Dagon Dungeon. We powered through that because Spinus is pretty tough and we've got heavy armor and everything. There you go. Did I forget anything? I didn't forget anything, right? Let's get back. So let me show you the weapons we got. A Sledge of Sosalandi. Obviously, it's like complete RNG what you get from these legendary chests. There's no you don't get different things depending on where you go. If people tell you that, they're wrong. A Blade of the Adventurer, which is a good agility two-handed sword, which I like to use instead of my Baltier's Razor until I get Baltier's Razor. Jedi's Great Saber, which is a two-handed strength sword which glows in the dark and makes a cool noise like a lightsaber. Sledge is a 66 damage, 45% armor, pen, weapon, but it sunders and cripples, which is kind of special for that, for a hammer. Then we've got Zabar Knives, which add this diseased and bleed debuff. Let me remind myself. Disease status effect is a debuff that removes sated and hydrated buffs, yeah. So particularly really for PvP. Decreases stamina regeneration by a small amount and inflicts 0.5% of the target's maximum health per stack once every 10 seconds. So it will work for PvE enemies. But the obviously sated and hydrated buffs and things like that and stamina regeneration won't help you really for PvE. But yeah, that small amount of damage percentage of the target's maximum health per stack once every 10 seconds will be useful. There you go. I don't think it'll apply to any undead friendos. Generally flesh creatures. Alright. Da-da-dun-dun. Do-do-do. Do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do. 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 Croquette sounds so French. It is French. There's a lot of words in English that just straight out from French, like courgette instead of zucchini. Should we have a quick look at Sinner's Refuge on our way back, friendos? See if there's anything good in today at the shop, the people shop. Is that controversial? Bum bum bum. Do. Dun, dun, dun. I need like a cleaning, like one of those hoovers or vacuums that's like safe for PCs, because my PC is like, the fans are like really going right now. I can hear them maybe more than the game. Well, maybe not more than the game, but you know, quite loudly. I've seen one on like Jay's 2 Cents at some point. I'm like, I need like a proper kit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Right, let's give him a truncheon. Doombringer. I love him so much. Let's give him coup de grace, because if we see anybody who's not tier 4, it's okay if they get unfriended. Oh, we're gonna put that. Wait. Coup de grace. You can take the really heavy situation. Let me just resort by weight. I don't know. Did I even have to heal when we were in that dungeon? We were so quick. Just powered through it. Okay, and have I got my own truncheon? I like Seth's truncheon there. And my bindings. I don't need really good heals now. We'll save those for like rainy situations. There you go. Okay, let's go have a quick look at Sinner's Refuge. Sounds like they're going to take off and fly. What, crickets? It's kind of funny to see one-shot hyenas who are abusing you and then again. I know, it is really fun, yeah. I love that. Can I get rid of my arrows? It is fun. I do enjoy being OP, I have to say. It is fun. I do like also giving myself some kind of disadvantage, though. I do find that quite satisfying. A little challenge. And I'm always looking for ideas. If you have like some specific idea for like a playthrough challenge I can give myself. I'm probably going to do like a nomad challenge. Maybe on Sipta, it seems like appropriate. Or maybe on the Exiled Lands. I don't know. These people have very little HP. But we're looking for crafters right at the back of the cave. We're not looking for the fighters. The fighters aren't too bad. You can see I did like a little breakdown on my fighter video. But you can find like good people in here. I always like to come in here with my friend equipped with a truncheon rather than a weapon, because he'll just kill them in one little hit. As I will. There you go. Alchemist. We'll get that one. I'm just going to hit her with my truncheon because it'll be quick. And I don't risk hitting somebody else. He's already knocked him out. So these people of Azura are generally like named after notable, like helpful members of the community. Modders, people who are very, active and helpful on forums and stuff like that. So there you go. But in this spot here, you can get a bunch of different types of crafters right here. You can also get Mitra, named priests and stuff like that as well. So we got a named alchemist. We'll take him back. Now, I got to think about this in future. If I convert Thrall, I have to get him to follow me home or place him somewhere safe and then rescue them. So it's actually better for me to get him to just come back with us on the rope. So I can just place him at home. Sinner's Refuge, I know. The employment agency, I know. It's so good. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hi, Jester. How are you, lovely? Which way shall we go? Let's go this way. I mean, Doombringer, the coup de grace. That's it. Doombringer. Once he gets the, you know, coup de grace in the hoof, it's just like, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Cookie corner champions. Oh my god. So it kind of pains me to go up here without fighting the spider boss, because I like fighting the spider boss, but I want to keep this alchemist. I don't know if we've already got a named alchemist. I think this might be the first named one we've got on this playthrough. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Hi spiders. How's it going? It's been a minute. Just meander through here. Okay, avoid the spooder. Hi spooder. So if I run out of stamina, I'm going to be easy to knock off my horse. I'm going to try not to run out of stamina. Let it regenerate. I quite like that little camp because there's a bear spawn in there, although bears are really, like, great anymore. All the name bearers, they still have the same amount of slots as each other, but really you just want to bother with, like, Cimmerian or Nordheimer bearer. The Cimmerian or the Nordheimer bearer now. And I go through that in my fighters video. Alright. Let's get this puppy home. So you were on completely missed a notification? I'm so sorry to hear that. How do you usually see it? Is it just on Twitch, Jester, or on the Discord or something? Dun dun dun. Don't trigger my arachnophobia. There's a lot of spiders in this game, aren't there? Hi. Quite like the rock noses. They're kind of funny. Like rock chihuahuas or something. Past everybody. So I don't want to get hit. It's going to knock me off my horse. I think we have a bunny in the fridge, actually. We should, like a white bunny, which was a Twitch drop a while ago. A long time ago. At least a year ago, I think. Let's get through here. Past the croc boss. Just, you know, tiptoe past him. It'll be fine. He won't know we're here. Real life can be a real drag. Oh, it's a bad joke. It's a bad joke. Twitchers there just got lost over those. I see. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. How have you been? What have you been up to? How's work? Temperature? Give us an update. Thank you for the contribution for the mouse, by the way. Nearly forgot. I think it actually might already be here. I haven't checked yet. Yep, is... Okay, we'll go past Almaria, trying not to get attacked. It just means that it's refreshing itself. Activating. Bum, 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 bum. Just go past all the enemies. Gonna run past Thunderfoot. Hopefully, I don't think he'll follow us to our stairs. Try and avoid him though. Trying to avoid aggroing the white tiger boss as well. Although spiders can handle him pretty quickly. Get our stamps back before we get to these creatures. So we can accelerate away. Dun, dun, dun. Since this rock nose is made of stone, would you say he's hard of hearing? There's an awful joke. It's an awful, awful joke. Oh my god. I would press the button and send you to the corner, but just assume that I did. Shameful joke. Between a rock nose and a button, how to get there? Oh god. Painful. Everybody to the corner. Everybody in the chat. Everybody to the corner. No cookies. You're not allowed any cookies. The cookies are a lie. Okay? There's no rewards in the corner. It's like solace. And apart from all the other people who are in there, obviously, it's quite... Just make room for each other. And make sure you clean up if it doesn't. Get rid of the crumbs. Come on now. Working good, working good. It is the must, yeah. I've been having some issues with this one, like losing connection to when I'm dragging stuff in both Conan and in Shrouded, so... That's it. Well, that's it, Creston. You did it. That's it. And I'm making friends the only way she knows how with blunt force friendship. It's the only way I like to make friends, Nefanor. Do you know what I mean? You haven't whacked them over the head a few times. Are they really a friend? Do you know what I mean? Oh, God. Just made tacos. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. Off for the next week for Thanksgiving. Oh, of course, yeah. One of the perks being a school bus driver, it's cold. We had to say, oh, yeah, that's good, yes. Right, let's get off our camel situation. Steed. Hello, Nar, how are you? And his friendship magic is blunt force thaumaturgy, absolutely. Doo-doo. Bum. Da-da-da. Now, I do have a gibbet on the... What is it called? What are we calling this? The roof terrace or something. There we go. I'm going to put some snacks in. Will he eat human flesh? I don't think so, no. Snackage. Yes. There we go. We got a named alchemist. I think it's the first, actually. Bum. Doo-doo. VIP friend box. That's it. Everybody to work. Everyone to work. So I think we have 2 alchemists, but they're just like tier 2s or something. Yeah. Oh, tier 3. Okay. So let's place our first named one. There we go. And I will kit him out with some clothing so he looks cool. Now he will just like benefit all of our kind of benches. Well, on that note, let's draw the winner of our giveaway. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky now, search for Anabriella.